Nice. Hello, 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 hello. How did that go from being like, I typed in Dungeons and Dragons, and then the first song, super epic, very orchestral, very vibey, and then suddenly, whatever this song is. This song's from Jake and Jake, by the way. It's called Symbiosis. Surprised I read that word first time. I thought that one would trip me up. You know when you look at a word and you go, I'm not gonna know how to pronounce that. Not a chance. But check it out, dude. Here it is. The box. This is, for those of you that are unaware, a brand new tabletop RPG system called DAGGERHEART. This comes from the team over at Critical Role. Matt Mercer working on it. And a bunch of team as well. A bunch of other people on the team as well. It's been published by Darrington Press, and I've been excited for this. And this is a heavy boy. Honest to God, so heavy. Do I have scales? I tell you what, I'm gonna go put these on the scales real quick in the hallway. Let me do that because I'm intrigued to know how heavy it is. Actually, maybe it'll say on the box. Let me check. Okay, so the box over there is saying 4.76 kilograms, which for a game where you're rolling dice, bit crazy, right? Just me? Just me that thinks that? I don't know. I think that's a bit mad. Unless that's like the max capacity that box can handle, but it feels like I read that and I was like, yeah, that feels like it's in the realm of possibility. But yeah, goodness me. Right, got it. Good. Right, should we open this bad boy up then? So I've been waiting for this for a while. So basically, if you haven't seen DAGGERHEART is a new tabletop RPG, very much in the same sort of vein as D&D. It's one where you can write your own adventures, you can do pre-written ones, all that good stuff. And it has more of a leaning in towards like improv, and basically combat doesn't go on a set order like attack order. It doesn't have like the same kind of initiative order. Instead, you have tokens, and depending on how you roll with either fear or hope die, which is one of the big mechanics of the game, then it can affect when it goes back to the DM and vice versa back to the player as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we'll just do a little twist and turn here. I can't wait until I finally like set up my office, by the way, so that so the office has like a cool position. Like I want to have maybe some kind of arm that I can put on this camera here so that I can have it top down. So I mean, just for context, it's this fella here. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is phenomenal camera. It's just I want to be able to mount it on something. At the minute, I don't know if you can see, it's sat on top of... Oh, I guess you can't see. There you go. It's on top of a bunch of Switch games, and that just because it's simply not tall enough. So the gimbal very much reached its end there, but yeah, damn. All right, ready for it? Let's do it, bad boy. I'm just going to give more of the camera frame to this. There you go, lovely. All right, cool. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what we got inside. I've literally not touched this, so let's see. So we've got a big old unfold here. A little bit of print on the inside, and it looks as though we've got a ton of character sheets. These are just like blank character sheets, I would assume. These all just blank ones, no pre-mades or nothing. Yeah, just a bunch of blank ones. Nice. And the way that they've designed the character sheet as well is quite interesting. So you've got a couple pages here, but then you'll have another sheet, which I don't know where it is actually, but it's really clever the way they've done it. They've designed it so that the sheet, like here it is, this is the one. So if you put this half of the sheet sat under your main sheet and off to the left side, then it will point to the correct boxes and give you explanations about stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so there you go. What's that? Just get a tissue box like Etho does. That'll do the trick. Hey, I have a tissue box, which I've not been really using for balancing anything on. It's just where I'm so sick so consistently because of the girls. It's kind of a necessity, honestly. But yeah, my office getting decorated is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I just genuinely can't afford to do it at the minute. I'm not even going to go for anything crazy. Really, I could get some IKEA furniture and it would become more coherent. Because my office is just a landfill. It's not like dirty or anything. It's all organized in piles. It's just I need furniture and storage to put the stuff into its places. You know what I mean? It's like the most organized mess you'll ever see in your life. Right, next thing. Open this bad boy up. What do we do? Lift this fella? Oh, Christ, that's where a lot of the weight's coming from. Good God. Oh, is this two separate things? Okay, wait, hold up. There we go. Right, first thing then is, I'm assuming a GM screen. Yeah, look at this bad boy. So you got everything from quick references, conditions, short rest, long rest. You got difficulty, damage rolls, battle guides. Yeah, this is all the kind of stuff that I would need. You've got the GM moves. It reminds you when you can do that. GM principles, GM best practices, example GM moves, improvised adversaries. You got character traits, spending points in battle, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Never had a GM screen in my life, so there you go. Hey Martin, I'm curious, are you going to get your friends to play DAGGERHEART on stream? That's the goal. I've been saying for ages that I would love to run a little one-shot, and that basically either the final location, the final dungeon, whatever it may be inside of this this little like one-shot that I do for DAGGERHEART actually concludes at a location that would then be present in the Misadventures world, because I think that would be a really fun concept to like have them play through it, and then if they go there, then it exists. You know what I mean? And then it's actually a dungeon they can go and do there for, you know, some kind of loot of some description. So I think that would be really cool. Let's have a look. We'll just use a key to open this. I don't know if you're supposed to have a scalpel, but still. Yeah. But I know there's a lot of people. I mean, Lizzie, especially for the series, was like, oh yeah, this is a Dungeons and Dragons inspired SMP sort of thing. Like, so it's very much at the core of this is tabletop RPGs. So to actually incorporate one back in, like to have that kind of like meta layer to it, would be cool. Wonder what the dice look like. I tell you what, I was going to say that because this will come with 2 sets of die, because you've got your hope die and you've got your fear die, which is some of the mechanics. But I would love to see your guys' die. So if you want to just like put them in Discord in general, we can have a look at those soon enough. Because I've basically only, well, actually, to be fair, I've got a few sets, but I've obviously not played much D&D or DAGGERHEART, so I've never had much use for them. I've got a Lapis set, and I also have a, I've got some like generic sets as well. And then here is the book. You know what I might even do is I might move the box over to here, and we can just open up this book here and have a nosy at it. Oh man, it's just cool seeing like the done product. You know what I mean? I will probably read this thing cover to cover eventually. I think this will get you to like this will be sent out to people on the 20th, I believe, as a PDF, but having the physical thing, it's a whole nother level. This is what I'm excited for. These cards for either like heritage stuff, for class stuff. They've got all kinds of things. Because that's the thing. I learned the rules in like an earlier state of them existing, if that makes sense. And I've kind of gone from there with it. And I thought, oh, I'll have a break until the game has a 1.0, and then I will learn and play 1.0. So yeah, you've got domain cards as well. So a lot of this I won't know. But look at all the illustrations, dude. Like basically every other page has like an original piece of artwork on it, which is crazy. Goodness me. Resenda, welcome back, dude. 153 months of subscribing. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome back. But look at this, dude. Look, you've even got like some pages are just straight up full art. Look at that. Woof. Questions to consider for GMs. You've got rules around death and death moves. You've got just playing an adventure, the flow of the game. This would be really cool. And you know what, right? Like, even aside from playing DAGGERHEART itself, I always really quite enjoy reading the manuals and picking apart the rules of any kind of game, whether it be tabletop or digital, because it kind of gives me an insight into the game design and storytelling flow and stuff like that. So, like, a lot of this stuff kind of, you know, gets your mind ticking in a different kind of way. What's this then? This is like something to do with motherboards. The hell? Code, the language of fallen world technology, has long been a mystery. They've got an entire language in here. You're out your mind. What? Each word is a circuit that flows from charge to ground. What the fuck? So how does that work? I don't get it. Wait, construction step. To begin marking the motherboard, draw a single node, the circle, and connect the charge indicator, the line. Sure. This is called the charge node and indicates where the word begins. Take the note of the position of the charge node for the word you are writing relative to the other nodes. Both M and O are in the center node. Both M and O are in the center node. Sure. What about N? Why does N not come in there? Locate the second node for the letter in the word. In this case, T. What is it we're writing? Oh, we're writing out the word motherboard. Oh, I understand. So you go from M... Oh, I guess M and O. Then you go... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, wait. No, I think I... No, wait, do I understand? I guess the charge starts there. Then you've got the initial node, which is M and O. You go down left to T, which would be there. And then I'm guessing then it would need to go... How do you get all the way back up to the top right? Oh, I see. Look, so then it loops around. Then it loops around from bottom left up to the top right to get the H. So then this spells out the motherboard. Dude, that's really cool. Holy shit. That's the kind of thing I should have made for the data stream stuff. Final sentence. The network carries communication city from to city. Wow. What is this for? Is this actually for a... Is this actually for a bit? Or is this just like ideas or what? Motherboard. Player principles. Replace magic with technology. Oh my god. Wowzer. Motherboard. Complexity rating. The pitch. Read this section to your players to introduce them to the campaign. Wait, so are there small campaigns within this? Like they've got like one-shots and stuff? Or like at least like 2 shards, 1 metal? Oh my god. And this is all just for like 1 bit. So this part says, among the ancient ruins of the fallen world, the great walled cities of the Echo Vale sits as bastions of hope in an otherwise hostile land. Utilizing technology powered by a mysterious language that runs through metal threads, tethered high above the valley, these citadels insulate their citizens from the wastes, where autonomous machines roam wild and massive wandering cities scour the land for scrap. Jesus. But when a malicious virus infects the machine beasts that work alongside the people of the valley, the once docile creations turn violent. In a motherboard campaign, you'll use technology instead of magic as you play extraordinary heroes leaving the safety of the walled cities to travel the wastes and bring peace to the Vale once more. Holy moly. You've got the Age of Umbra as well. God, so these are all different kinds of like settings and scenarios and technologies and all sorts of stuff, and like different loot pools and different constructs for the worlds. The Witherwild, complexity rating only level 1. Holy shit, dude. This is going to take me a long, long time to get through. And you know what's going to end up happening? I'm going to end up reading and learning this whole thing and never actually run anything. But I really hope I do. I really hope I do. Goodness me. Just bonkers. What's this part here? What's more? This motherboard stuff I'm so interested in. Oh, okay, so it's got and or, true and false, false not. And the and or looks like typical and or gates from like typical electric circuits. You got from and to. Oh, this alone really excites me. This alone really excites me. Holy moly. And I love the down the side as well. You've got the color coding if you want to jump to particular modules and sections. The artwork on the back of the book as well. Really, really nice. What's on the spine? Where is it? Oh, you can't really kind of get it fully in frame. I guess I'll just... Oh, yeah, that is the right way up. There you go. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, well, that's the book. Speaking of spines, I saw this really fucking funny comment the other day on TikTok, which was literally... It's like this woman who has, like, ridiculous breasts. And by ridiculous, I mean... They look like they hurt. Like, they are literally just spheres. You know, ones that are just, like... You shouldn't have been allowed to have those. Like, they are wrecking your skin, wrecking your back, whatever. And she's there showing off books going, like, tips to not ruin the spines of your books and stuff. And she's like, never store them this way. And then one of the top comments on it was like, I believe you as being an expert on wrecking spines. And it just fucking, it sent me. I saw that comment. I was like, that is very funny. That is very funny. It just, oh my God. It really cracked me up. It was just so, like, specifically crafted, that comment. I was like, oh my God. Right, what's happening here then? Oh, wait. Stop it. Hold on a minute. There's a drawer. Oh my God. Okay, so wait. So we're done with this initial part of the box. Okay. And now we've got small box. Small box. Oh, dude. Yes, here we go. Here we are. So we've got spells, grimoires, more spells. And then we've also got heritage cards as well. Oh, sorry. You know what? It's so dark because of the velvety sort of thing that I didn't even see that there's a very clear dip here. I'm trying to, like, pluck it up the side, but... Oh my God, look at the cards. They're like... They're like gold plated. Well, not plated, but you know what I mean. Gold painted, at least on the side. Shiny. Very shiny. Goodness me. And each one of these will have an individual piece of artwork per card. Then, obviously, everything else going on with it as well. Ooh. God. Some of them are like clumping together. At first, I thought there were lots of chunky cards, but... My God, look at that. Look at it when you fan it out. I feel like I'm just playing with money. I feel like I've got oil money right now. The cards are nice quality as well. They've got a real good like strength to them. They feel a bit tougher than your typical playing cards. You know, like sort of like Pokemon cards or One Piece cards, whatever else. But I mean, just like look at each of these, dude. Like each one is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. This one, you got Deadly Focus. Damn. Damn. So there's a lot going on here. And a lot of this that I'm looking at, I've no clue about. This is one of my favorite things about this, actually. Is this thing here. Is that race, the frogs. I don't actually know what they're called in the game. Also, this music, by the way, feels very froggy. You can hear that even... Oh, I tell you what. I tell you what. I think that bubbly sound is in Minecraft. I think in Minecraft I'm actually next to lava, which is the bubbly sound I'm hearing. At first I thought the music had like the frogs in it. But yeah, but I tell you what, maybe that could be our location that we create for Misadventures. Is I make the Kairu ruins, which is a pun on the word Kairu for frog in Japanese. But also I could make some kind of like swampy, froggy location there. Here we go, dice bag. So what we got in here are these. Oh my God, they are. Oh my God, these are some of the fanciest looking die I've ever had. They don't feel crazy premium, but there's already so much here anyway, so like it doesn't really matter that much. But here we go. They are pretty. Look at that. Nuts. Okay, so that's some die then. Let me pop those back in there for a moment. Because I'm intrigued to find... I'm sorry, wait. Just hold up. Oh, wait. Pause the music. Where's the music? Just hit pause for a second. Listen to this. Jesus! How many more are in here then? Is this like enough for like each... Oh my God, what am I looking at here? Ready? Jules! What are these for? What the hell are they for? They're not die. They just exist. The hell is it? Counters, treasure, money. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is for. I don't recall there being a mechanic like this. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to like reread the list of contents that this is supposed to contain, but there are so bloody many of them. Oh my God. I thought I felt like I had money before, but now these are just taking it up a notch. Other dice for damage and other bits. They're definitely not dice. Look how irregular the shapes are. They're definitely not for dice. Look. They are all completely random shapes and stuff. I don't know. Could be hope. No, because I'm pretty certain that I would assume this here is the hope die. Although even that looks a really peculiar shape. Like if you compare it to say like the D20, that's not a D20, is it? Unless they changed the mechanic of it, maybe. I thought you were supposed to get 2 die. I thought originally it used to be a 2. Or maybe it was a D12 system actually. Maybe it was 2D12. Yeah, because I'm seeing up to 11, and then there's the DAGGERHEART logo itself. So I guess the DAGGERHEART logo is the 12. So maybe you roll 2D12 for your hope and fear rolls. And then this is a 20. Oh, yeah, okay, fair. It must be D12s. I feel like I could have sworn it was D20s. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, there you go. That would be your hope and fear die. So the way that it works in this game, everybody, is that you roll both of them. And then basically, I want to see the other black jewels. They look like bits of obsidian. There you go. I'm so glad that this camera somewhat focuses well. Can I get even closer if I'm like, I'm good with it? Yeah, I think. I know you can a little bit. Hold on. There you go. It's about as close as I can get in keeping it in focus. Wow. Look at that. It is D12s. Okay, fair. It's D12s. I mean, do I do my initial roll? That's something you do, right? Again, I played very little tabletop stuff, especially in this sort of genre. Do I do my first roll? See what I get? Where's the other D12? There it is. Is that the D12? Yeah, it is. Why does the hope one... Are they shaped differently? It feels like it's shaped really strangely. Can you understand what I'm saying here? So, look. I'm trying to think of an angle to show you this from. But, I mean, even when you see them side by side, see, this one here... Look, actually, there you go. There's a good angle for it. That one there feels a very different shape to this. This feels like it has a classic D12 shape. Like, it's a lot more spherical overall. Whereas this one has a slight... I don't know, it feels like taller, I suppose? Like, it feels more like a carved... I don't know how to describe it. Diamond shape. Yeah, it is, right? It's really... I can't even explain it because I'm, like, holding it myself, but... It feels like a different shape. I swear these two aren't the same kind of shape. It feels like they have a different silhouette. But I thought they were supposed to be the same. By the way, should I do it? Should I roll? So the way that the game works is you roll both die whenever you're doing kind of anything major. And if the fear die lands higher, then it's a fear roll. If the hope die lands, then it's a hope roll. And basically what that means is if it's a fear roll, if say in combat you do a fear roll, then combat will go back to the GM, and then whenever they roll fear or run out of tokens, then it comes back to you. But it also works for other things as well. Rolling to the big compartment, that's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Okay, we ready? First roll is a... That literally could not be worse. How do I show you this? I don't want to touch it. I want you to see that this is legit my first roll. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That is a 1 on hope and a 2 on fear. Literally, it is like the lowest possible, worst possible fear roll. So, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It literally could not be worse. Because if I'd have rolled 2 1s, I'm pretty certain that that just counts as a success, even if it's 2 1s. That's horrific. That's unreal. That's quite literally as bad as it gets. Somebody said, "Now roll for the DM." Now was that me rolling as me, as Martin. So this is what my DM roll would look like. It's a 1 hope and a 10 fear. So still, you know, bad, but not as bad as it could be. Oh my gosh. Now, I guess I want to keep these jewels in their bag for now, because why not? We'll keep those in the bag. We'll pop those in there. But goodness me. Let's pop all of this back in the bag. There we go. Only up from here, right? God, I hope so. Jeez. So there we go. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Granted, I've not opened up these cards. This is what the rear of the cards looks like. Maybe I'll show you without the plastic wrapping, so you don't get quite as much. Oh, I tell you what. They actually have different imagery on the back. Fair enough. So you got that one there for your spells. Let's have a nosy. We've got Grimoire cards, which have got this design on the back. Then we've got more spell cards. But they seem to have a slightly different logo. That's like the typical DAGGERHEART logo, this one. And then this one we have is... Oh, to be fair, that's another one of the same one. So there you go. Wow. What a first roll, huh? What a first roll. I'm very... Oh, wait. That doesn't open again, does it now? I know. All right, let's put this bad boy all back together. I love the way that piece is together, actually. That's really cool. So that goes into there. Whoop. Push, push, push. Nice. And then pop the book and everything else in the top. Oh, gosh. There we are. Ready? I guess I keep that underneath, right? Yeah. I'll put that underneath so that the thing chills out. But I am very excited to begin reading this. And hopefully we can pull a little something together in the near future. That's the plan. That's the plan. Should we have a look at some of your dice, by the way? Let's have a nosy. Discord, general. Has anybody posted their dice in Discord? I want to see them. Let me see. Hold on. What's the button to turn off the camera? There it is. Nice. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, there's someone in there. Yeah, if you guys want to post your dice into there, then that would be cool. I'd love to see those. Right, let's move this over here. Lovely. And I can move everything back into position now. Ooh, jeez. Oh no, we've lost sound. That will happen just because I've dared to even glance in the direction of my Go XLR. You even so much as like peer at a Go XLR and it gets upset and goes apart. Did we get rid of the DAGGERHEART thread, by the way? Remember we had one. Guess it wasn't used much. I don't believe we got rid of it. I bet it's still inside of the threads subsection. What would it be under? Was it in the gaming channel, potentially? Threads. Dagger. Oh, I thought that was a search bar. Oh, no, it is. It is a search bar. No, not in there. Maybe it was in the main one? Dagger. No. Put the dice where? I mean, you can just put them in the main channel on Discord. Put them in general. You'll be grand putting them in there. Let's see. Discord. General. Nice. Yeah, if you get some, chuck them in there. I'm just going to quickly open the windows as well. It's hot. Oh, here we go. I can see the first die. Oh, yeah, where are my dice? I've got some just here, actually. Hold on. They're behind my world's best couch mug. It's quite funny. So here are some of my dice. Let me throw the camera back on. There it is. Right, so we've got this set just here, which I quite like. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lapis set that I got. I don't think it was this birthday. I think it was the birthday before I got these ones, which is pretty nice. And then I'm pretty certain I've got some more in this bag over here. I think these ones are a bit more random. Oh yeah, I don't even remember where I got these, but this was like a random set that I got, which was just for this was just like a random set that I got just because I needed 2 sets, so they're not that great. And then I can't for the life of me figure out where my set that I had when I played with the High Rollers gang. I can't remember where that is, but yeah. So there you go. Oh, gift sub for Cherry. Thanks. Not thanks, Cherry. Thank you to Dr. Metal Warrior. Thank you very much, dude. I'm just now realizing that I can't actually hear the... Can't hear the alerts because I think Go XLR turned itself off. Is it going to work? Come on, Go XLR. Open up, please. Go XLR. There we go. Now I should hear any alerts after this point. Nice. All right, lovely. Oh, Pearl's watching us. Pearl's just sent me her set. I'm going to show them off, Pearl. Very cool. We're looking. Oh, look, there's some appearing now in Discord as well. Let's have a nosy at these. Pearl set is really nice. Holy moly. Look at this. That's the set. Look at those right there. Oh, that's a high-res image. Jesus. Hold on a minute. Look at that. The case is so sick for it as well. I think if I do get, you know, like fully invested into DAGGERHEART and stuff, I may order myself some nice shiny ones. Some nice shiny ones. So I'm quite excited about that. I think that's going to be good. Martin, I noticed you retweeted something from the Fantasy Life account. Are you going to try Fantasy Life when it comes out? You know what? I am. I really enjoyed the first Fantasy Life game. But it was a very contained experience. But it seems like this one, they're really like going all out with it. Like it almost, not making it an MMO per se, but it feels like they're really like making it a big deal. It's like multi-platform. I think you can do cross-play. Like I like, because I'm pretty sure the first Fantasy Life was just on like the DS or something. And I was a bit like, oh, okay. But they've just really like gone for it. But yeah, I very much intend on playing that when it comes out. We'll definitely give it a nosy. And then like, here we go. Some more dice from Mali. Those are very cool. I love how like, they almost have like a slightly, I mean, I guess they're metallic. I was about to say a steampunk vibe to them, but maybe not. They look weighty. They look like they would like break my desk if I was to roll them. They're ginormous. We got big old bag as well. See, this is what I need to not fall into. I need to not fall into bag territory. I don't mind buying a little thing that I can roll dice into. That'd be quite nice. I can't just whip out my DAGGERHEART box every time I want to roll just a few dice. That would be a bit absurd. But yeah. Ooh, see, now those ones are nice. These kind of look like they're maybe not quite as exaggerated as these ones, but they're in a similar vein to the ones that I just opened. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do need a dice tray for sure. But yeah, these are nice. You just get like a random chunk of the stone it's cut from as well. Like, are these made of like a particular material, and that's why they've got them off to the side? I mean, even the logo in the boxing, these look spenny. These look spenny, dude. We got these ones as well. I like the swirly ones. I like the ones that have this kind of like it's like milky look to them. Milky's the only way I can think to describe this. But yeah, I do like that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Oh, see, that's the thing with the dice trays. I like how like they don't have to be crazy. Like that's fitting on half a laptop. And it looks like it, like where it clips together, I'm assuming it can just like lay flat as well, which would make it so much easier to just go in the box too. Nice little collection there. See, it's these ones that I quite like. Maybe not quite that dark of a green, but I have a set somewhere, and I, for the life of me, can't find them. I'm just like looking around in case they're like sat out somewhere. I'm not seeing them. But I had a set that I had for high rollers, which were like leaning more towards lighter greens, mixing in with yellows and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. Dice of Disappointment, ugly, unpolished, poorly inked, and probably cursed dice set. You know what? That's what I want. I want a fugly set. And I tell you what, I bet they look horrible. I bet they roll really well. How many people in... that's a question, actually. How many people in chat have got their dice, and if they roll poorly on them too many times, they buy new dice? I feel like that's where dice goblins begin. They have one bad week, they have one bad session, or maybe a few weeks on the trot of bad rolls, and they switch it up. I don't think that could be me. I don't mind doing bad rolls. I like having a hard time with things, even if it causes like a player death. But yeah, oh, I like that second. Actually, to be fair, those top... To be honest, actually, all four of those are nice. But I especially like that top row. I like milky dice. Milky. Ooh, sort of like magma and brimstone kind of feel. Those green ones are okay. They normally lean into like a darker emerald, don't they, with those ones? Not vibing with those ones quite so much, though. Yeah, who are these people that have got all these, like, crazy, like, embossed ones? Those are nuts. What we got here? Oh my god, you got trays. Those ones look interesting. Those ones look like they're from like some kind of like old playground game, don't they? I like these ones. I like these kind of like hand-stitched looking ones. They're pretty sick. You know what we should do? We should do like a set that's like themed around the VTuber stuff. Or even like around like the watcher-listener stuff. Can you imagine like a watcher set and a listener set of dice? That'd be pretty fire. Those ones are nice. Ooh. Very, very cool. Nice. All right. Well, there we go. All set. All set. Should we jump on old Misadventures? I've already got it loaded up. I'll just move some stuff around. Oh, I'll show you what I've been doing this afternoon as well, just because I think you'll find it funny. Is I have been working on... Can I turn that off? How do I turn this camera off? I just need to unplug it first. There we go. Turn off. Ah, there we go. Now it's turning off. Sweet. I'm just going to pop that down there. Lovely. Good. We need 15-year merch first. Next Feb, you need to do it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Speaking of, it's Minecraft's birthday today, isn't it? That's quite exciting. Let's change the stream title to Happy Birthday Minecraft. Cake and party. A party popper. There you go. Happy birthday, Mince Raft. Happy birthday. Nice. Right, I'll show you what I've been working on this afternoon. To be fair, there are two versions of this, but I made this version to begin with. And actually, to be fair, this one isn't edited in the pacing that I would want just yet. It's more just getting the mechanics of it down. But I've got the vertical version and I've got the horizontal version that I've already uploaded, but I might re-upload the horizontal version with this kind of editing instead. But it's basically this here. On planet Earth. It's got to be 10 words or less.
10 words or less, anything on planet Earth. Okay.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Wait, what?
You nailed it. You nailed it.
I'm so confused.
We're moving. We're moving. I feel like it could do with more dramatic editing. I don't know. And then we got... basically, I've edited each one when people said stuff.
Sorry, what happened?
We're fine.
That sorry what happened was so perfectly timed. What was this
It
one?
you catches me off guard, but then I'm always surprised that I let myself be caught off guard by your bits.
Such a good bit, dude.
Like if we need the points or not. I think Grid Runners is probably a lower point diff. At the very least, I don't think
That one's so good. Where is it? Let me just drag this back this way a bit. Hold on.
that, or I could see Grid Runners. I think it depends on
Wait
how
for it. Wait for it.
game, like if we need the points or not. I think Grid Runners is probably a lower point diff. At the very least, I don't think we're a bad Grid Runners team, so we're probably just going to be like not gap too much, but
Probably a lower point diff. Very good. And then this one.
I don't know
gonna
what to say.
Anything. Say I went and messed with Toby. Ready? Go for it.
I want to mess with Toby.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Martin? I'm so confused.
I'm really scared and
And then there was the first one as well.
championship.
Wait.
We're voting eighth race.
If he does this on the drop.
Do you guys hear me? Public service announcement.
Why does he keep doing this? I didn't know. Obviously, I didn't see him at the time, but he just every time he says something, it's like, actually.
If anyone's checking near me, vote eighth race on the Twitter poll.
Again,
The Twitter is MC
both
Championship.
hands all over the place all the
We're
time.
voting eighth race.
If he does this on the drop.
Do you guys hear me? Public service announcement.
What was the public service announcement? Baited him.
We're voting eighth race, and the poll's on Twitter now. So there's one battle box to be played next, so this isn't played later.
Scott.
Yeah.
Right. When I say go, I still need to grab one of these dancers that I do and turn it into an emote. So just get like a square cut of one of these and then have all the stuff on the screen. But there you go. That's what I've been doing. But here we are. We're in old Misadventures. Let's go for this one here. We play some music. Hold on. We go like this and this and this. Lovely. There we are. What about the zine fix? We will read another one in a little bit. I won't do it just now, just because we've done a lot of talky already. And just to clarify, I'm not going to be doing it at the beginning of every stream. It will just be done at some point during the middle. I don't want it to be a barrier to entry for people coming into the stream, you know what I mean? I want people to feel like they want to come in and hang out and vibe and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I could do, actually. I could get a bunch of these. And then I could always just go... Blah, 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 blah. There you go. Put the spares in here. Nice. Sweet. Got it. There's actually nothing to cook at the minute. This is chilling. It's all good. So I've got a bunch of kelp. So let's go cash that in first and foremost. Oh, is it offset again? Why has it done this? I don't understand. Let me go to a screen where you're not going to be able to see anything, chat. Sit tight. This one. Right, that should now have fixed it. I think for some reason it changed the resolution of the scene, and I don't know why. I'll be real with you. I've no idea why it did that. So it seemed to change the resolution of the source, and then that just threw all of the positioning off. I think I actually could have fixed that easier had I not moved it initially. But yeah. It didn't go black, it just hid you and muted the audio. Yeah, because I was going to the scene where I have that stuff. I probably should have said, you're not going to hear anything as opposed to you're not going to see anything. My bad. My bad. That line at the top and the side is going to kill me, or is it off by like a pixel? Hold on. Better? Is it better? This is the only downside with... Well, to be honest, the easiest fix for this would be for me to play in full screen mode on... on the computer screen, and that would immediately fix the issue. But I don't like doing that because I like having the space around it. I like the easy ability to tab in and out, because anytime that you then tab away from the game, it goes all funky. Also, then like the UI size goes a bit weird as well. It's just not my vibe. It's not my vibe. But anyway, we'll go get a bunch of XP from good old sewers. And break my legs on the way, apparently. Good start. And then we'll go on with our thing. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll go and check the speedrun tower today. I think that'll be fun. I want to check out the speedrun tower and see how that's doing. There we go. We'll grab a bit of gold on the way through as well. Why not? I've got 41,000 at the minute and not a ton to spend it on. I have one idea of something that I want to make, but the problem with that one is it's going to be a secret. A big old secret. So I want to make sure that, like, that is so much of a secret that I want to do it, like, not even on stream. I don't want anybody to know about that one. I mean, I guess I could feed the rats here, couldn't I? Now you don't. It's nice being able to kill them now in one tick. Are you on an ultra wide? I'm not, no. So basically I'm on a 2560 by 1440 monitor. And what I've got is I've got Minecraft at exactly 1080p scale in the middle, meaning that I then get space around it, if that makes sense. But then where I'm pulling in the screen into OBS on my streaming PC, then that's what, you know, basically that's the source that I just then have to center, essentially. And then, yeah. But yeah, I've got power toys, which is really nice. But could I make a... Because, I mean, what I use at the minute is I use a program called Sizer. So I right-click and choose MC 1080p, and it does that. The reason for the offset on the screen over there was because the OBS source, or the, sorry, I should say the Elgato source, that was coming into OBS and for some reason gone to a high resolution. But yeah, Power Toys is great. Power Toys is what let me do like window snapping on Windows before they finally put it into like the base operating system. It's got some cool stuff as well. Like, I don't know if I have it at the minute, but if you do Windows Shift and C... Oh, you can, yeah, look. then it gives you the color code, like the hex code of anything that your cursor is on top of, which I find incredibly helpful. Like, I use that a bunch of times. It's got loads of cool little features like that in it. Like, if you take, like, sort of half an hour to sort of, like, go through them all, you'll be like, oh, damn. I didn't know we could do this. There we go. By the way, my little tip for, like, getting these coins is going at it from a diagonal. Anytime I go for it straight on, it never works. But if I go from a diagonal, I seem to always be able to sneak up onto the ledge and actually get the coins. Gosh, can I, like, stop dying now? There we go, good. It's taking ages. Alright. What I'll do is I'll get up into a safe room where I'm not going to get suddenly killed. Been using Power Toys for so long, I didn't know it would do the color pick. Yeah, honestly, it's got so many features. I love it. When I get nerdy little bits of tech like that, I'm one of the people that will basically read the manual. You know what I mean? Or whenever like an app updates on my phone and it goes, would you like a tour of the app? I'm like, yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Let's see. Tell you what I've not done just yet as well. We've not run any ads on the stream just yet. I've really not been doing that much as of late, but I really ought to. Because I'm screwing myself out of what is probably not very much, but I'm screwing myself out of ad revenue. So I'll tell you what, while I'm busy feeding rats, let me run a few ads for you. We'll do 3 minutes worth of ads, and it means nobody's getting any commercials for the next hour on stream. Sub, non-sub, all of it together. Is it going? Is it going? It's going. Oh. That's right, you'll stay in this corner and I will feed... Oh. How does that keep happening? My hand is very much only on the right mouse button. By the way, I figured out how to get the profile things to work if you wanted a quick run through for how to do it. The profiles thing. What's the profiles thing? Do you mean like watching YouTube videos and it not saying the whole you're a manager thing? Or you're about something else entirely? Oh, inventory profiles. Yes, dude. 100%. Yeah, if you could tell me how to do that, that would be unreal. To be honest, I was kind of tempted to go on it today. But where I've got a few little bits and pieces I want to get done in Misadventures, I thought, oh, I'll do this first. And then I'll be back on there, you know, next time I'm about. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so how do we do this then? So how do we do the hotbar thing? So for those of you that are lacking context, basically, I've got this mod which lets me do things like quick sort inventories and stuff like that. I can press R and it automatically sorts things. But one thing I really want it to do is to basically like save my hotbar. So R and C brings up the config menu. Set a keybind for the current state as saved. So I swear I've done all of this and it just didn't work. Current state as saved. Reapply current state. Yeah, so we've got R and P to save current state as saved profile. So if I do R and P, creating a new saved profile. Go to edit profiles on the left side. Edit profiles on the left side. Profiles config. Change where it says saved. Profile saved active. Change where it says saved next to the profile name. So what? So if I change this to dungeon instead, so it matches the name here? Is that what I want? Okay. And then if I put all this in here and then press R and Y. No. Hold on, let me show you the file. This is what the file looks like. Unless I didn't change the right one. R and Y in the menu, I think. R and Y in the menu. Let me just check the hotkeys for it. Where's profile? Oh, I see what you're saying. R and Y in here. Unless the refresh key is different for you. Maybe it is. Hold on. Hotkeys. Refresh. Oh no, it says reload mod configurations. I mean, that does seem to be working because it does this. And then I need to figure out what my keybind then is for slot 1, I suppose, or profile 1. Select and apply quick profile 1, R and 1. Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't do all of it, but we'll get there in a second. Hold on. Okay, wait. R and 2. Hold on. Pull everything out. R and 1. R and 2. So R and 1 does seem to be working. You have multiple saved in that file. Yeah, that's the thing. So can I just delete the other one? This feels like the wrong thing to do, but we'll see. So, okay, save that. R and Y. R and 1. R and 2. Why did they make it like so unintuitive? The fact you even have to go out into a profile is strange. I'd completely wipe it then save a new one. Yeah. Well, let's do this then. Let's do bow, food. Let's get the shovel in there. Fishing rod and bucket. Okay, so R and P. I think. RC. Where is it? Edit profiles. Profiles config. So does that have the milk? Oh, it says water bucket. I'll just say combat. I'll call it combat. There we go. R and Y. Isn't there a override to a keybind to override the current profile? Profiles. Save the current state as saved profile. Select and quick apply. There's next and previous. Is it that top one? Reapply the currently selected profile. Let's try the... Hold on a second. Profiles config. The dungeon's the only one at the minute. Let's empty that out. Right, so that shouldn't have anything in now, right? That's empty. That's 100% empty. So the first one should be called combat. And if I press R and... what was the keybind again? Bloody hell. Save currently selected. Was it R and P? It was R and P. So R and P. Does that work? Okay, R and P's just done its thing. Now when I go to R and C, go to profiles, go to config. Right, we've got 2 there for some reason. We've got dungeon and we have saved. Let's just do that, I suppose. Maybe like that. Neither of them are called combat, which is interesting. R and Y. Oh no, R and Y, sorry. This shouldn't be this hard. You know what I mean? So do that. R2, R3, nothing. R1, nothing. Oh, it's, I tell you what, it's pissing me off. I'll be real with you. Why isn't it just, you have your 3 name profiles, you have a keybind for create new profile, that I should never have to open a TXT file to do any of this. You know what I mean? We must be doing it wrong, because surely it hasn't been designed this way. Profiles. R and H. See, that seems to... Dungeon still seems to exist somewhere, but I don't see dungeon anywhere. Right, there's nothing in 1, 2, and 3 at the minute. R1, R2, and R3 aren't dinging now anything. Edit profiles, profile config. There's apparently still something in there. So that is called save. That lines up. Now if I do R and 1 or R and Y to reload it. No. RH. No, nothing. I just want to know that I've actually cleared the file properly. You know what I mean? Profile, profile config. Delete, save. That is empty. Completely empty. Let's call it solved. All right. There you go. R and Y. We'll do R and Y out here as well. Good. Okay. R and C. Anything in there at the minute? Nothing. Blank. Zilch. Nada. And the hotkey just one more time for save the current state as saved profile. The hotkey saves the current equipment set as profile name save. You can use the saved profiles to build your own profiles. Every time you press it, a new profile name saved is created. The saved profile will not be part of the next previous rotation and can be assigned to quick profiles. Right. So, wait, hold on. So if I press R and... Oh, God, wait. That and that, and then sort that one. What was it again? Was it R and Y? Oh, God. Hotkeys, profiles. So, sorry, R and P. So, R and P here creates saved, right? So then now we should only have one profile called saved. Then what I guess I do is I rename this to solved. So profile solved. Rename that to solved. Yeah. Then my assumption is that then if I reload this and then I press R and 1, solved then kicks in. So if I go like this and then do R1. Right, there. Okay, I understand it now. It's still a bit strange that you have to go out to a text file, but I suppose what they're doing is they're trying to safeguard people from accidentally overwriting their previous ones. So it basically goes through that TXT file. Okay, let me explain it, just so if anybody uses this mod. So the mod that we're using is called Inventory Profiles Next. Okay, so literally this is the play-by-play. You've got your hotkeys already set up, so I won't talk about doing that, but these are the default ones, I suppose. You want to start by coming to here, go into Profiles Config, and maybe just clear out that whole thing, right? Make sure it's empty. You want to just pop a name here, so we can call this one Dungeon, and that's fine. And then what you want to do is you want to come out, get your hotbar how you like it, and then you want to press R and P, and that's created saved. Okay. So then when you go back to profiles and you open the config, you've got an entry here called saved. So we'll get rid of this old solved one. So this is what it's just created here. So now you want to rename it to match your hotkey one. So it's going to match dungeon. And then it now means that when I press R and 1, oh, actually R and Y, then R and 1. There you go. R and Y refreshes the cache, and then R and 1 does that. So now anytime I want to do this, I can press R and 1. And my hotbar immediately kicks in, which, thank God. Because my inventory gets messy, and sometimes I just want my dungeon raiding stuff in my inventory, you know what I mean? So, good. We got that solved. Thank you very much, chat, for helping me with that. That's one of those headaches, but it's going to save me a lot more headaches in the future, you know what I mean? I suggest getting rid of hot 1 after that, because that will make you always select the first hotbar when you select the profile, even if you're on slot 4. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Config. Hot 2. Oh, I see. I guess did you just remove that one bit? So say I'm on mouse 5 now and press R1. Oh, wait, let me get rid of that. R1. No, that doesn't seem... That seems to have broken it. Was it on hot 2 before? If I do RY, R1, that fixes it. Is there a certain part of the text I'm not supposed to get rid of? Or can I just have it be profile dungeon so it doesn't actually have an activate in there? Maybe that's how you do it. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So I left the word activate in there. So it heard the activate trigger, but wasn't being given the variable or the contents of the variable carried in. Makes sense. Sweet. Well, at least I know how that works. That's good. That's all sorted. Will that save your inventory as well? As in, like, or does it only save hotbars? We're level 38, dude. Come on. Oh. What was that I just got? Smite and knockback. Yeah. A book. Blight 2, not bad. Hotbar, it seems. You know what? I'm not totally against that. I don't mind it only doing it to the hotbar. I'm cool with that. That for me is a huge quality of life thing. Sometimes I spend half the time just faffing with my hotbar after I've been doing like random bits of building, you know what I mean? Whereas if I can just press one button and then get straight into my dungeon running, that would be sick. And I think I probably now have that, which is nice. So yeah, we'll finish this dungeon run, and then we're going to go and have a little nosy at the speedrun tower, because I want to see the book entry that JoJo's done, or the book, the times book that JoJo has implemented. Oh, no, I did not mean to go in the water there. We'll drink this. Nice. Not got any arrows on me. I assume if the inventory's full, it'll throw items on the floor. Oh, interesting. Actually, there should be more gold here, right? Nice. Boink. Bit more gold there. Oh, I tell you what, not having an arrow is going to make this next part painful, isn't it? Just thought about that. Let's see what we can do, though. Tell you what, I might as well just grab all the coins. Let's just spawn every slime in. Screw it. There we go. This is a decent chunk of change in here, isn't it? Whew. Wait, is it Minecraft's anniversary? Yeah, apparently 16 years ago today, Minecraft went on sale. I don't know if that was when Minecraft was first created. I think maybe that's just when they first started charging for it, I suppose. Oh dear. I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Oh no, I'm poisoned. By the way, just because I was talking like that just then, I do keep seeing people, and today it was Barry that I saw, getting into the rank speedrunning thing. I don't think I'm built for it, chat. I'll be real with you. I don't think I know enough about pie chart reading and all that sort of jazz. I think I'll just get clapped all the time. I kind of enjoy speedrunning for my own enjoyment of, like, getting a PB kind of thing. But I don't think I'd be down for trying to, you know, properly go at it. So just before anybody starts asking me to do it, it's not on my list of wants currently. Oh, bloody hell. Go on, let me through, thank you. What we got? Efficiency 5, wow. Take that. What's my pickaxe got? Efficiency 4, no way. For some reason I didn't think it could go up to 5. Huh. Probably the anniversary of 1.0 release, maybe. I don't know. Let me check. Twitter.com Minecraft. Let's see, because they'll have definitely posted about it. Minecraft turned 15 last May. Oh no, is it 16 today then? Time does fly. Minecraft turned 15 last May. To celebrate the occasion, we decided to put together a time capsule and fill it with both physical and digital memory trinket relics. So where's that? Is that in the office? I wonder where that is. There's a time capsule add-on created by Orville Studios as well for the Bedrock edition. Damn. Not bad, not bad. Where am I at the minute? Oh, turn off hitboxes. You're playing some kind of mod here or just vanilla? So this is pretty... I'd say this is very vanilla, basically. So the premise of this server, for anybody who hasn't seen it before, like Sparks, is the world of Misadventures. Basically, when we started out here, there were only a few locations available. There was this location here called Meriport. There was this location over here called Orchidia. There was a dungeon run over here called the Crypt. And then I just did a dungeon run a second ago called the Meriport Sewers. And there are some other little locations. So like there was like a bit of a crack in the ground here with some amethyst. Beneath this mountain here, there's an iron mine where like you walk up to an iron ore, you mine it, and it turns into cobblestone and spits out the iron. And then it will replenish itself not that long after, like maybe like 10 minutes, maybe even less. And the same goes for over here as well in the copper mine. But aside from that, this world is just a blank canvas. And basically, the idea of this series is that we are populating the world with our own builds. So anything else you see here, like this and this area and these builds and that build and this one, and you know, we've got all of us living in a community area around here, and you've got this house and that one, and the tavern here. You've got this thing that Sausage has been making. We've got a whole farm over this way. These are all player-made ones, and the idea is that we're doing all of this basically in vanilla. So all of these builds, you can go to the resource world each day to go and gather materials. So this resource world, we can break whatever we want. We can literally chop down trees. It's literally like a Minecraft vanilla realm. The only catch is that there is no structures spawning. So you don't get villages, bastions, strongholds, ocean monuments, nothing like that. So to make up for that, basically in the overworld, which is where we reside, people have been creating fun little locations. So like this here is a fishing pond, which is all themed up, and you can actually get prismarine from there. And then you've got like, you know, either things that we can't get a hold of or stuff that's just a bit of a ball ache to get a hold of. So like one of these locations here, one of these two is like a giant like bee sanctuary essentially. And you can go in there and you can farm mass amounts of honey and stuff like that if you need to. You've got like, what else have we got? I'm trying to think what other locations we've got. I don't think there are many other locations actually spit out a resource at the minute, is there, chat? But that's basically the premise of the server. So it's taking the grind out of items that are typically hard to get, or even if they're not hard to get, but it's just going to take hours to do it. It kind of streamlines the process so that we can focus more on player and player interactions and also building cool stuff. And there are 2 dungeons. We might even go run a crypt one real quick, actually, because I want to see if I can get a mending book for my shield. And we've got mounts as well, so it feels like a bit of like a World of Warcrafty kind of situation. So we've got mounts. So I've got my big old rat boy. And that was all done on a reputation system. So in the sewers, you could feed the rats. And once you fed them enough, you got enough reputation points with them where you could actually buy a mount. The same has happened over here as well. So at this sheep farm, all you had to do was just shear like, I think, 50 sheep. And old Molly over here will actually sell you a sheep mount. Now, the issue with that is that that mount didn't exist to begin with. But as time has gone on, during the first few weeks, we found the easiest way to feed the rats at the sewers was to come here with a looting 3 and fire aspect sword. So it would give us cooked mutton, and we would basically just annihilate these sheep. I killed nearly like 2,000 of them. And basically that has given me insane negative reputation with Molly. So she's not going to sell to me until I get back in positive rep, which is going to take then breeding and shaving about 2,000 sheep, which can't be asked with. I'll be real with you. So yeah, so there you go. Let me just check if I've got any posts, by the way. Any posts for Scott? No. Any posts for anybody else? No, those are all looking pretty normal. And yeah, basically that is the gist of the server. So pretty cool. Thanks for the very thorough description. Well, that's the thing. The premise of it is really cool. So like I mentioned, we can't break anything here. So the only way we can break things in this part of in this realm or world is by spending this gold. So this gold can only be acquired through completing quests for NPCs, or by getting gold piles, which give you very small amounts, ranging from 1 to like 25 at random, inside the dungeons. So there's like a bit of a dungeon grind aspect, there's a building aspect, there's a social aspect. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You're playing Dimensional Ascension. So what's funny about that is I literally did my first stream playing Dimensional Ascension. Like, I was like, I've got nothing to do now that like Rats 2 is over. What the hell am I going to do? And then literally I booted up my first stream of Dimensional Ascension, the mod pack. If it's the same one, I'm pretty sure it was, because the word Ascension's not in many mod packs. And as I went live, I was about 45 minutes in. Lizzie then invited me privately to this SMP. I was like, sure, okay, cool. The premise, not worlds away. It's very RPG themed, that kind of thing. And she literally, she started a message being like, so I know that you're live right now playing playing an RPG thing, but do you want to join this one? So this is a tavern that Sausage has made, by the way. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's called the Emperor's Rest. Is the bunny still there? Oh, the bunny's gone. We've got Maria Bunsworth. She's selling clocks. We've got Eduardo Witherwood, who's selling mythical mead. And that's that. That's the vibes. Them's the haps. Blunk. I don't know why it plays that extra sound with the alerts, by the way. I really ought to fix that. Long lost cousin of mine, maybe. Maybe. Can you just claim a chunk at will, or does it have to be cordoned off by the admins? Yeah, so what it is we've got a channel in Discord which we can put, like, oh, what's it called? Like, you know, like when it makes like a Discord, like a forum or whatever, like you make a thread. What's it called? What are they called? So we have one called, where is it? Claims, that's it. I don't know what this exact thing is. It's not a poll or a thread. I swear it's called something else. It says create a post. You know the one where it's not like a chat message, you almost make a separate sub chat, but I feel like it's different to a thread. Like it even has a separate bubble on it as well. They are forums. Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah. Right, there we go. But yeah, so basically we will basically go on the world map. We'll show off a region. So say I wanted to claim like over here. I'd basically claim this here. And say, I would like to claim this, please. Like, and sometimes you can be helpful as well and say from like, you know, you look at the coordinate at the top left, 624, 280, 48 or whatever. And then you can put your mouse in the bottom corner just so they can understand which part you've selected. You'll put a print screen of this. You'll say what you're wanting to build there. And then basically the admins will come and get the gold off of you. And then they will claim that land for you and give you ownership of it. And then basically you just kind of take it from there. It's nice and simple. Let's check over here. It's it's one of the kings. I don't know which one that is. And yeah, and basically that's how that works. And often as well, with some of these locations, some people want them just as a base, so it will only ever be theirs. But sometimes people will have it because they have a project in mind in terms of, like, say, they want to put a farm there. And by a farm, I don't mean, like, random wheat or whatever. Like, so for example, like Avid's got like the honeycomb one. So if it has a mechanical purpose that isn't in vanilla, then when you hand it over to the admins, it can become like a public plot that everyone can interact with. So for example, we've got like a plot that has sheep that infinitely respawn, and we've got another one where cows infinitely respawn. And actually at that same spot, the cow one, there is like a little chicken coop with chickens sat in like a little nest. And basically, if you feed them seeds, they spit out infinite numbers of eggs. Like, for every seed you put in, you basically get an egg back, basically. And there'll be other ones in the future. Like, I would really like to make one. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Oh, I do. But, oh my god, I'm trying not to put my bow in the pot. There we go. Good. Oh, yeah, this room's pretty cool. So, to solve this room, you basically have to light every candle. And you do get a context clue at the end of the dungeon if you haven't done it. So your context clue would be, when you come inside this room your first time round, you would see Beloved Dragon of the Crystal Cliffs. And then when I found the dragon head in the loot room at the end, that's when I was like, oh, I read about a dragon earlier on. So I came back there and realized there was like a puzzle to be solved. So each of the dungeons, there are basically three... there are three... Ooh, gosh. each dungeon there are 3 basically like major loot chests at the end that you can get access to, so long as you do all the prerequisites for it. I'll take the book anyway, even if I don't need the stuff on it. And I feel like I was in the middle of saying something before I did that. Is this player built? This one is, yeah. So this one and the sewers were built pre-SMP. This one was built by Sausage. So yeah, Sausage built this one. And this is actually segmented as well, like it's modular. It doesn't change drastically, but it is modular. Like, so basically there are different things you can come across, like different pathways. So there's a degree of random generation in this as well, which is pretty cool. So Sausage basically built the elements. You mean like instanced? Well, instanced, yes. So numerous people can run the same dungeon at the same time. But also like the walls are modular. So literally sometimes you'll have a pathway that's blocked off, and other times the pathway won't be blocked off. So it actually like changes a little bit. It's not the craziest roguelike ever. I think there's basically like 2 corridors here which generate differently. And I feel like as time goes on, they will probably do more of that. But yeah. It's really fun. I wonder how you do that. I mean, it probably just does a random pick, right? Oh, I already clicked that one, didn't I? I guess it would just basically do like a coin flip. Like the computer just does an RNG between prefab 1 or prefab 2. And then just puts it in. Because it doesn't change the general structure of the dungeon that much. It's more just either you can get a straight through route to that skeleton and dog room, or you can't. So you either have to run the long way or you get the short way if you're lucky. Oh, God. What happened to the dog mount? Did you find out how you can get it? It is just an incredibly low chance of getting it. I think the odds are something like 1 in 1,200 or something like that. So that skeleton dog, for those of you that don't know, when you kill it, there's a chance you can get it as a mount, which is pretty cool. The King of Copper. This might be it, actually. Yeah, it is. I can see the lever. Nice. And then that lever you need to open the door up there to get out of this entire place. So the 3 things that I've done here is I've done the lever to get out of here. I've done the parkour and clicked on all of the mossy skulls. And then I've also done, obviously, the lighting of the candles in the dragon room. And that basically means that I can leave. You can leave only by doing the lever in this room, to clarify, though. So if you do just the lever in this end room, you get this chest here. If you do the parkour and the mossy block by clicking those, then you get this thing. And then if you do the dragon room, then you get this chest. And there'll be iron grates over it otherwise. Which is pretty cool. I didn't get a mending book that time. Should we have another go? Oh yeah, let me try the hotbar thing. I want to see if I mess up the hotbar a bit. And then go like this. All right, ready? And if I press R1, oh my god, it's so good, so good, so happy, so happy. Okay, good. My goal today actually is to get my diamond gear all finished up. So my diamond armor all set. I'd like to get my shield sorted out. Let me quickly check the. Oh, it's the. I think that's the. I don't think that's the Pirate King. That might be the Bard actually. So what that is over there, there's a gravestone called the Oracle, and basically what appears on the shelf behind it literally tells you what the which room the lever is going to be in at the end, which is very useful. And I still don't know to this day whether that was a mechanic from Day Dot or not, or whether that was a later addition because people were getting stuck too much. It's really hard to know. The Bard Ollie, yeah. Are there still just 2 dungeons? Yes. But I believe that there's already a 3rd one that's been made by the admins. I don't know what the timeline is on that. And then Fwip is in the middle of making one currently. So Fwip has paid for the plot. And actually last night, Fwip was saying... Fwip was saying last night that he basically showed us a print screen of all the materials he needs to do his new dungeon. So potentially we're going to have 4 dungeons. Maybe in like the next... month or 2. That'd be pretty cool. I want to make something that's not the scale of a dungeon, but oh my god, I saw a drop there and got well excited. Actually, what's inside of there? Sharpness 4. Loose. But yeah, we could have 4 dungeons soon enough, which is pretty cool. And we do have a level as well. So, like, if you look on the tab list, we've got Avid level 10, me level 9, Eloise level 7. And Timmy's convinced, by the way. Did anybody see Timmy's crash out yesterday? Timmy is entirely convinced that we are withholding information from him. He thought that everybody knew that when you feed the rats in the sewers, that you get XP that contributes to this level. I didn't know that. We were all doing it purely for mending on our gear to get our gear back up, or for getting XP levels for enchanting. And also reputation, so you could buy a rat mount. I had no idea it contributes to your thingy level. And he's like, well, everyone's been holding out on me. That's why I'm at levels behind everybody else. It's like, no, dude, the reason you're behind everybody else is because you don't run dungeons nearly as much as we do. Like some people log on and just run dungeons for fun whenever they're just chilling. Or people run dungeons a lot for, like, trying to get mending books and stuff like that. Whereas Timmy's had so many handouts, like, he doesn't need to do that. You know what I mean? It's just, you've not put as much time in. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a negative at all. It's just, it's the fact that he was, like, really solid on the idea that we were all, like, tricking him or keeping it a secret. It's like, nobody cares what level they are. You know what I mean? The levels currently don't really mean anything. I think in the future, the intent is that you'll have to be a certain level in order to play certain dungeons or be able to do certain things. But for now, they mean literally nothing. So yeah. Have I done this one yet? I did that one. I felt maybe I've done them all. Let me check. Oh god, what did I do? Eloise is shouting at me. I don't know what I've done wrong. Whatever I've done, I probably deserve whatever backlash is coming. Krypton can be home in a few, though. Oh, she's going to come over this way. Oh, okay, fair. What was it again? The Bard, wasn't it? I tell you what, I'm going to go in Joel's, because Joel's is, like, lovely for money. Also, now that I've got this diamond sword with, like, sharpness 5... I can finally kill the skellies before they take a hit on me, which is huge for me. Like, you can just do 2 crits and they're gone. They never even get a chance to strike. It's amazing. There'll be the occasional time I think they pop off quite quickly, but yeah. Who's raiding me? McCowd! Hello, dude. Thank you for the raid. Nice. Got a raid and run, though. Gonna watch Doctor Who before Eurovision. Yeah, dude, Eurovision's tonight. I do love me some Eurovision. I do indeed. Boop. Right, let's have a wander over to the Bard, which is... I could have sworn the Bard was that one. It must be this one. Where's this lever? It must be on the other side. Yeah, there it is. Nailed it. Remember when we used to commentate it in the Wild West of copyright? We did, right? That used to be fun. I've got our entry stuck in my head. Say la 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 vie. What country is that then? Oh, did I not do that? I didn't finish the parkour. Mending book! Yes, dude. That's what we wanted. That's what we came here for. Come on. Come on. Sorry, baked potato, you gone. I don't like them in this realm. Let me go finish up the parkour real quick. So I guess I need... Oh, to be honest, I guess I need mending books for all of my equipment. Like shovels, pickaxes, all of it. I think my pick already has it, yeah. Maybe like an axe would be good. Whoop. That did not go as planned. Now I feel foolish. I saw people like complaining on TikTok that the Irish entry didn't get through to the finals, but the little that I've seen of that song, it's not a great song. You know what I mean? Like, it's... from what I saw of it, I was like, nah, not vibing with this at all. Damn it. Well. Are you going to fish for Swift Sneak Bug? I might do, actually, yeah. That's one of the only enchantments that I don't have for my trousers. And according to Drift, they got it from fishing in Merriport. So I am very tempted to go and do that. Because otherwise we're going to have to wait for Sausage to get his bloody NPCs in his... one of his builds. Which is going to take a while. So we could do a spot of fishing today. There we go. Don't know why this parkour's doing my skill set in it today. There we go, got it. Right, now this should open up. Lovely, good, good, good. Fixed it, fixed it. It'd be nice to not have to go around there again. Can I? Oh, no, I guess I can't, can I? Oh, no, I guess I can. If I go to there, yeah, there you go, nice. Hi, Eduardo. Oh, she must be at the tavern then. The British entry's all right this year. Like, again, not incredible. We were still robbed the year that Sam Ryder was our entrant. Like, we won that. But also, like, I appreciate the solidarity with Ukraine during that time. But I don't think anybody's under any illusions that Ukraine actually had the better song that year, or the better performer. But maybe I'm just biased. But, like, to pull the UK out of the pit that is, like, last place or 0 points for, like, 2 decades. You know what I mean? Take something special. Hey up! Nope, don't hear anything. Hold on. Why don't I hear nothing? I don't hear nothing no good.
Uh-oh. Okay, I have a question for you.
I don't think you just started talking as if I'd even solved anything yet.
Oh, well, I started to be able to hear you.
What's up? What's going on?
So there's 100 M&Ms in a bowl, right?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Each M&M you eat is 100,000 pounds.
Okay.
One of the 100 M&Ms is poisonous.
Yeah.
Yes. How many M&Ms are you choosing to eat?
I don't know. I become a bit more chicken the lower the pile gets. I don't think I could make a call out the gate. Or is that the point? Is it you've got to...
Well, it's just how many you go in and you've got to decide how many you're going to eat. How many do you go in and say, I'm willing to eat this many? You don't have to eat any.
And the poison kills you, or are you just going to have poorly tongue?
Insta kill. Insta kill.
42.
What do you mean, 42?
40, I'd eat 42 of them.
That's a 50-50 chance of dying.
No, it's not. It's a 42,
yeah.
58 chance, thank you.
Yeah, but like I chose one. I said one. What do you mean 42?
I 42, yeah, my gut's telling me 42.
All right, fair. Okay. We played this game last night in person, but the
Oh, who died?
But Lizzie actually.
Oh, I'm not gonna miss her. That's fine.
the forfeit was that you then had to be the one who did the annoying card game afterwards. And yeah, our friend Hawani went round and would assign everybody an M&M, and we all agreed at the start on the poisonous M&M, and he went round as like assigning us an M&M to eat, and Lizzie died.
Damn.
Lizzie
you know what?
died.
I actually want to get M&Ms now and see whether 42 would be the end of me.
Yeah, you'd have to get like Nettie or someone to say this is the poisonous M&M in their mind, and then you'd see how many you could get through.
I'm trying to think. Wait. I mean, is there a way I can just do this with like a dice roll? Yeah, you can just roll it.
Owen was just doing a D100 dice.
I've got a D20, so do I just roll that 5 times? Like, how would we do that?
I think you'd need a D100.
I mean, I'll just do a digital one. There we go.
Yeah, if you do a digital one.
Right, D100.
And when you roll the one, the one is...
Oh, so the
but
one
then
is...
I guess, technically, the problem is you'd need a D100, then a D99, then a D98, then a D... You couldn't do a D100 each time.
Oh, wait. So, wait, no, can't I just roll a D100? Oh, no, because I guess that has to be a number. I mean, unless we just choose a number. Maybe if it lands on the number 42 during my 42 rolls. No, because the pool has to whittle down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to whittle down.
Let me see if I can make like a custom dice roller.
Oh, wait, you could do... Oh, you can roll a D100 dice, and there's a thing that you can do it, roll it 100 times, but you can't do it where it ticks down each time.
Hold on. I've got a custom dice roller. Okay. How do I change the contents of it? Configure. Add a custom face. 100. Add. No. Spinning a wheel.
No, because it needs to... Oh, a wheel could work, technically, yeah. You could just, like, have 99 values of not poisonous, 1 value of poison, because a wheel will... I think if you use an online one, it will, like, take off the one you just pulled.
Does it? Okay, hold on, wait.
Yeah. Like, if you do, like, a giveaway wheel,
Okay, hold on, wait. Poison, not poison. We're doing this now. I need to know.
I want to know if you would survive 42. Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Oh gosh, wait. Oh, it's rolling by itself. Is there a way to quickly do this? I guess if I do 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's 10. Right, here we go. So this is 10. So we're going to go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then we take 1 off.
Yeah, and that's poison.
All right. And then advanced settings. So can I have it does it remove it? Oh, it says entries at the top. So I guess if I do a roll.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Remove
Roll number 1.
Get poison first.
Got to do 42 rolls. Jesus.
It's a lot of rolls.
Yeah. All right. Not poison to begin with. Good. Oh,
Okay.
I see. Remove. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Ah, okay. Here we go. We're in. So my final
Okay.
number will be what? 50...
58. 58.
58? Yeah, 58. Can I make it roll quicker? Not poison. Good. Remove. Yeah, can I make the animation quicker? Advanced. Let me check the advanced tab. Ah, surely there's a quicker way to do this. It almost makes me want to fire up Godot to just like write a program to, to just do it. Chat GPT. Chat, do you want me to get cancelled? Just I'm not gonna go, yeah, sure. Let me just piss some water away.
I did think, do you know what would do this probably quite quickly is ChatGPT, and then I was like, yeah, but then you'd have to use ChatGPT, so...
It's the fact that it's just such a huge celebration each time when I do this is quite fun.
Not poison! I will admit I've pulled up your wheel on my screen.
It's a lot of confetti.
Not poison!
There we go.
How
We're
many
looking
are you
good.
on now?
We're down to 95 entries left. We've done
Okay.
6 spins so far. This is...
The confetti's killing me.
If the M&M isn't the end of me, then this will be. Now the question is would you have to eat each one, or could you just cram a load in your mouth at once? I suppose it won't matter, right?
You can cram a load in your mouth, yeah.
So how did you play it with the M&Ms in real life then? Did you just like, was one of them like a Bertie Bot bean or something? Like, how did you do this?
No. We made Hawani close his eyes, and all of us, like, one of us pointed to an M&M, and we went round we all looked at each other and agreed that M&M was...
How did you possibly keep track of that one in a bowl of them? Like, surely...
So, to be fair, they weren't in a bowl. We
laid
spread them
out.
out on a table.
Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. I'm feeling good. I'm 10
Not
10
poison.
M&Ms in.
You've got £1 million now.
Check the top left corner, Martin. Oh, is that edit? Oh, that's edit title and description. We'll just stick with it, chat. We're in now. We're in. This is us. Was it almost poison, that one? Was it? I feel like I wouldn't know that. I'm not even going to look
I can't even
at how
see
close it was.
poison on the thing. They all look like non-poison to me.
One of them's just going to be that bit shorter. There it is. It's right at the bottom at the minute. Just slightly off bottom center to the left.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Can you colour it purple? Sure. I'll colour the purple, poison one purple. Colour. There you go. We'll make it the colour of Cruppy. Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice.
Oh, yeah. We can see that.
Oh,
now.
it removed the colour. Hold on, wait. Purple. Bam. Got it. And then can I just then roll it again? Okay, good. Oh, it's horrible because it almost like animates itself. No, I don't like this. I'm not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to know this. This is making me feel sicky.
He's set it back.
Oh god. I said 42, chat. Oh no. Oh Jesus.
See, it's scary.
But if I pull this off, my kids are getting a big old payday. Like they are
This is true.
set for life. Oh gosh.
That'd be 4.2 milli.
We'd be good. I could buy 2 whole houses in the UK with that.
Yeah.
Why am I
maybe
scared
a box
for you?
in London.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It'd be covered in mold, but I would take
absolutely.
it. Right, we're 16 down.
That's pretty good, honestly.
We're almost
this
halfway.
is impressive.
I actually, to be fair, halfway would be what, 20, 21. Not poison. This is good.
Nice.
Dude, I can... Oh,
God, this is going to take so long.
That's close. We were 5 from poison there. 4 from poison, maybe even.
You are close, yeah.
But every time, it's... Yeah, we're good. We're clear. We're clear. I think I should get 4,200 coins from you if I survive this.
All right, deal. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
That deal, because if you can survive this, I will genuinely be very impressed.
So
I think
what was the
you
most anybody
deserve-
did when you did it yesterday?
Well, hypothetically, most people answered, like, most people answered 1 or 2.
That's
You're
nuts.
the only person who's gone above 2. But we just went round and each ate one every time Hawani assigned us one. So it was like we knew one of us would die, essentially.
Ooh, okay. We're past the halfway point now. We're at 22.
Okay.
22 eaten. No, my...
2.2 mil.
What away! What away! It was next door! The poison was next door! Oh my god. Oh, there's no way I make it. Oh, that's it. This is it. Bye.
Are you dead?
No, 2 away. 2 away. It's going to make me sweat for a bit. Goodness me. All right, this one. That's what I like. I want to see a bigger buffer. I need purple on the left side of my screen. Come on. Final stretch. Final stretch. We're 25
There's a follow-up
in.
question to this.
Oh, God.
As well.
Okay, 26. Easy peasy. We got another, what, 16? 16.
This is actually really impressive. This is you're over a quarter now. You had a 1 in 4 chance. No, wait, what am I saying? Yeah, 25 is I don't know. It's not 1 in 4. It's still like 1 in thingy, but
Come on, come on. Oh, that's not so bad. We've had closer. We've had closer. Dude, I would be feeling so sick right now, and not because of the death looming, just that many M&Ms at once. After 42, keep spinning to see how many more you got. Chat, I'd like to get my mending books today, please. I've already won if I manage this. Right, final stretch now. 30 down.
12 more.
I keep having to be really slow about it because I really don't... Oh, this could be it. Oh my god, we're literally 1 away from it again. Come on, there's 4.2k on the line here. 4.2, no, dead. Surely this is dead. No, it's not. Sometimes when it slows down, I'm like, oh, this is definitely gone.
4.2k, and it would be 4.2 mil in this hypothetical situation.
This is death. This is death. It's not.
I
It's
think-
2 or 1 away. It was 1 away.
Ooh.
Gosh, it is getting close. Like, more often than I'd like. It ends on the right side way more frequently than I would enjoy.
You're fine on this one.
Jeez.
Easy peasy.
Right.
How many left? 6?
8.
8. Oof, oof.
Good one, good one. We like this. Come on, come on. 7 to go. Yeah, easy. I'm going to need to see a big 42 gifted. I forget. I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. Oh my gosh. You know what? The reason I said 42 is because I was thinking, well, if I'm in a scenario where someone's posing this to me, I'm probably thinking that I'm already a prisoner of a situation. Like, I'm probably thinking that
see.
I'm in a Saw or a Hunger Games scenario anyway. So, like, go big because I'm likely dead anyway.
Oh my god, why would you do that? Actually, why would you do that?
I said hi as I came in.
That is horrible. Why would you do that?
You knew I was there.
No,
But
no, I didn't know you were there. You were silent. You came in silently.
I saw you not.
Oh.
I said hi.
Oh my god.
Martin, I'm really sorry about that.
Tell him I'm final 3.
Yeah, Martin's eating 42 M&Ms and he's on his final 3.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
No, he's surviving. If he wins, I've got to give him 4.2k coins.
Okay, this is good. 2 more to
Oh
go.
my God.
Come on. 2 more to go. Please. Please. Oh, this is looking bad. Oh my god, it's poison. I just skirted past it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I honestly thought that was it. I thought I saw the end. Come on. Come on. Come
One
on.
more.
Oh no, it's good. Oh, easy. No. Yes. Yes. I made my money.
He's eaten 42
42
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
I
Come
do have a
on.
question about the system.
Yeah.
Surely it should be removing one each time.
It
It
does.
is.
Oh, does
It
it?
is
It
removing
is.
one each time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Right, crikey. Well, I guess I've got to give you 4,200 coins.
Thank you very much.
I do not have this
All
money
in a
to be
hard day's
spending.
eating.
There you go.
Let's see if I would have died next. I reckon I would. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, what was the end result? No, still going. God, I'm actually.
Crikey.
To be honest, I know this is not the
Yeah.
most fun thing ever, but I am so intrigued to know how far I would have gone.
Like it getting smaller. Maybe it is.
It definitely is. They were a lot thinner at the start. You could barely read.
I wouldn't be after this many M&Ms.
Wow. Is this automated? We could have. It can make even more fun.
Actually, is it removing?
Yeah, it
No,
is.
'cause
Yeah.
you're pressing remove.
Because
Yeah.
at the top right there, look, it says entries 57
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
Like shimmer for like a second when you press.
Yeah.
Come on. I want to see how far. God, now I'm going to be upset because this is how much money I could have lost out on. It's gradually getting more readable. Yeah, I can see that. Remove and go.
The follow-up question to this
Yeah.
is, okay, so Jimmy is in the room with you. I've just chosen Jimmy. Seems like a good choice. Could I have some water, please?
Yes, he will eat all of them for me.
So the question is, Jimmy has to eat 10 M&Ms or they will kill him. The people who are the M&M overlords will kill him. However, you can eat for every M&M you eat is one less that Jimmy has to eat. So if you ate 4, he only has to eat 6. How many M&Ms are you eating?
There it is. I've died. I died on...
died.
I tell you what, I died on number 50. It was a coin flip, and I was
There you
clever to
go.
go just beneath it. Smart boy. So what?
Crikey.
So he's got 10, and I can eat some for him, he said.
Well, so there's 100.
Oh, okay.
But there's 100 M&Ms. One's poisonous. The M&M overlords have said that. Thank you. He has to eat 10, otherwise they will kill him. Like they will
10
just
minimum.
kill him. Yeah. No, he has to just eat 10. Like 10 is the number. However, for every M&M you eat, that's one less M&M he has to eat. How many M&Ms do you eat?
Like 3.
Okay.
Like 3. I reckon I
Yeah.
do 3. 3 means I've contributed, but I've been mindful of my my family.
Your own.
My own survival.
Yeah, mortality.
Yeah, I reckon 3. You can do 7. I can do 3.
Yeah, so Owen posed this to me and Beck, and we both went, we'll do 5. We'll share the burden.
Wow.
And then he went, well, just to let you know, I'd eat all 10 for you. And we were like, oh yeah, sure you would. Sure you would.
Sure, of course, of course.
Anyway, that's been the think piece of the week.
Damn.
Is the M&M.
Well, all I know is I'm up. I'm rich.
You are very rich. I am significantly have less money now. But I don't have to pay you 4.2 million.
That's true. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
you've looked out
believe
there.
you survived 42 M&Ms.
I'm a brave boy. I'm a brave boy.
That's crazy, though. That's crazy.
I've set the
odds
bar
were
now.
not in your favor. I mean, technically, I guess the odds in all senses were, but they feels like they shouldn't have been.
It's just you gotta be bold. You gotta be brave. You gotta be greedy in both
I'm
senses.
gonna roll a D100 right now.
If it lands on 42, dead.
I've 73. I'm gonna roll it 5 times. 62. 3. Ooh.
What does a D100 even look
44.
like?
4. Okay, no, not got 42.
What does a D100 look like? Let me see. D100 dice.
I don't think in real life how would you even be able to tell what the thing is?
Oh, were you rolling it on a thing?
I was rolling
I mean, it's looking like there are just dice that literally have 100 faces.
yeah.
The one that I like, it's this one. I've seen others like it as well. I'll pull it up on my stream so you can see it. It's this thing here. So it's basically like it's like a fidget spinner, but it's all your dice in one thing. So you basically do a spin and then basically you spin it and it can be your D4, 6, and 12. I've seen loads of different like styles of it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Saves having to fling dice around the room. Somebody was just saying
I
use
like
2D10. I suppose you could, yeah. Where's my D10?
2D10.
I've just unboxed a DAGGERHEART collector's edition today, so I'm very dice minded.
I was going to say actually, yeah. To be fair, all the dice talk's quite on
It's on point for
brand
me.
for what you were opening
It's
up
a
today.
D10. That's not a 10, surely. That looks like it's a... Oh, no, there is a 0. So what you do 2d10, so that's 3 and 2, so that'd be 32. There. Alright. I'm gonna
But
get
a
back
D10
in.
doesn't ever show a 0. Yeah. All
I
good.
don't know, is it a
Well,
D10? Hold on, wait.
I posed the question to Molly, but it was 100 sheep, because that's all she cares about. She said she wouldn't eat any. I'm now going to pose the question that if she doesn't eat any, I die, how many does she eat?
See what
would
she
she
says.
then eat 1? Yeah.
She might.
I want to know what she'll say. This might hurt my feelings. All right.
Oh my God.
Happy crypting. Thank you for entertaining that.
No worries. See you
See
later.
ya. Come on, Sean. Where are you?
Oh, man. There we go. So, somebody in chat just pointed out, you've proved yourself as gluttony in the Assassin's Guild from this. There you go. I'm nothing if not a brave assassin. A brave warrior. Let's do one more run, see if we can get mending. Aside from that, let's go do some fishing in Maryport, yeah? Does that sound good? I think that's a good plan. Well, we got some money from that. Who'd have thought that? How many sushi rolls would you eat if 1 in 20 is poisoned? I mean, I feel like I'd probably react the same way anyway. I'm not good with sushi. I like chicken and duck options, but fish, no go. It's the bard again. The prophecy. It's Ollie again. Right, here we go. What we got? Fortune 3. Go on, dude. Can you get over the top there? Can you avoid a skelly spawn if you do that? You can indeed. It's been Ollie all along. Ooh. Nice. Silk Touch pickaxe and a Kiss of Death 3. Yeah, go on then. I'll take that. I tell you what I need to do. I need to order those jingles for Nice. Or just check in. Nice. I hope we get that fixed soon, by the way. The whole even if you've got your shield up, you still get technically, or not actually hit by the arrow, but it gives the appearance that you have. Nice. Let's see. Let's swap that out for that. Boom. But yeah, I want to order the jingles soon for the pirate radio stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I write it down. I mean, I suppose I could even just send him a Dropbox link as well to an audio file of me saying Orchidia. But how would you phonetically write that? You'd put OR or ORE dash kid, or would you say key Orchidia? I'd probably say key rather than kid. Orchidia. Do you reckon key or kid? How do you think it would sound better in a jingle? From Maryport to Orchidia. Maybe kid, actually. K-I-D. Orchidia. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, actually, yeah. O-R... Do we think K-I or K-E-Y? Not sure which I prefer. Oh my god, the phonetics for Orchidia are... Dude. Phonetics is a cool thing, right? Like, I see it on Wikipedia all the time, but obviously I don't know at a glance what half of the symbols mean. But the fact that we can get language down to that level for, like, translation is pretty sick. 3 years of linguistics degree went into that Twitch message. Hey, well spent. Well spent, honestly. That's like me whenever I say one thing in Japanese. I'm like, well, that's my class well spent. It means stress on the second syllable. What symbol do I put if I'm just stressed all the time? That's my question. Let's get money from Joel's vault. Lovely. Bit of gold outside as well. Bit from there. I wanna be strong. 5. That one felt like I had future sight. Very nice. What can I get rid of here? Don't need a bow. Don't need an... Oh yeah, Beekeeper 5. I'm keeping that. Anything else I don't need? Don't need any iron armor at this point now. We're all upgraded. Sweet, all set. So not as many mending books as we'd hoped for. I suppose really, if anything, I'd probably want mending on shovel as opposed to an axe, right? That's my thinking. Nope. Oh, that was mending on that. What was that last thing, sorry? Infinity. I'll bring it to strip it of its thing. Nice. Right, let's do Overworld. Oh, I'm back in Merriport of all places. Alright, fair. Lovely. But yeah, I'll try and get those things ordered today, the jingles. Because then if my plan is basically for my next episode of Misadventures after the one that publishes in about half an hour, to be about building the pirate boat, the pirate radio station. And then maybe the week after that, we can maybe think about doing the radio show. Although I suppose the week after that, we've probably got TwitchCon, right? So, not sure. Radio, yes. Dude, I've got so many new songs that I want to play on the radio show. Like, lots and lots of them. Ooh, horse. Free horse for me? Shit. Fuck, I've done it again. Done it again. I've climbed on a mount before calling Dennis here. Bollocks. I'm literally going to have to go and get Dennis. Oh, I need to stop doing that. That's so annoying. Alright, fine. Infinity gone. Projectile Protection 3 gone. Kiss of Death keep. Fortune 3 keep. Blight 2 gone. Efficiency 5 keep. Might even actually slap that on my pickaxe. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. I can't believe I've done that again. So annoyed at myself. It just wastes so much of my day. You know what I mean? It's genuinely one of the most annoying things I could possibly do. I do not need this sword. Chuck that one into there. Got the food there as well. Bones. I suppose we can make bone blocks, right? No? How do you make bone blocks? Oh, is it with bone meal? No. How the hell do you make a bone block? Oh, like that. And then does that turn back out into bone meal? Oh, I see. Alright, sure. I've only got 3 left there. It's not really saved me as much inventory space as I was hoping. Suppose it's brought it down by a slot. You know what I mean? Yeah, all good. That one to there. Mending book. We'll put mending book in this chest. Have I got any other mendings? No. That's fine. And diamonds up top. That axe will keep, I suppose. Put the axe in there. Keep some arrows here. And we are all good. Alright, sweet. Let's go get Dennis. How goes the gaming? It goes alright, dude. It goes good. I've just come back from the crypt, though, with the new mending book, which is fantastic. But then when I came back, I saw a horse and got excited and sat on it. But I hadn't recalled my mount from the crypt just yet. So I'm literally now going to have to run to the crypt. And I'm going to have to run even further. I meant to do Resource World there. I am not with it today. I meant to do Resource World there to then do Overworld to then reset my spawn point there. For God's sake. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Any speedruns today? To be fair, I haven't done any speedruns now. It's been very much just mending book hunt and a little bit of XP grind from the Ritty Rats. But yeah, I'll do some speedruns eventually. I think I'm just so mindful that we've got TwitchCon coming up that I'm wanting to get buildy bits done for episodes, because speedruns just kind of disappear into the oblivion of streams. That's true as well. I ate 42 non-poisoned M&Ms. I almost want to take this horse to Dennis. You know what I mean? And just leave the horse out there for ruining my day so much. But I won't. I don't want to BM that bad. But man, I cannot wait for the day where we get a book that lets me, or a command that lets me select my current mount. And it should only let you select the mount if you're the one who, like, tamed it initially. You know what I mean? It's not just the last thing you rode. Is it a real horse? Yeah, that one's a real horse. There's not that many of them, to be honest, knocking them out. I think you can breed the horses. Previously, when you bred like a rat and another rat, it used to spit out baby horses, which is quite funny. Oh, that was the thing. We went to the farm today. The farm buyers has got baby goats and little lambs as well. So that was really cute. And the goats were tiny. Like, literally, like, they look like they could be like a household pet kind of small. And they were, like, coming up to the fence, and, like, Amelia and Robin were, like, hello, little fella. Like, being all, like, cute. And that was, like, super sweet. You've got to check the book at the speedrunning tower. No, I do still intend on doing that. I'm just getting my mount back first, and then we'll go and do that. Ding! So excited for MCC TwitchCon. Me too, dude. I've never played MCC on stage. Ever. I'm trying to think back if I've ever played Minecraft on stage, ever. In something competitive. For some reason, I feel as though I'd played, like, some kind of survival gamesy thing once. But maybe not. But I've never played an MCC on stage. Really, that surprises me. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the TwitchCons that I've been to in Europe have been Amsterdam and Paris. And I can't remember if they did it in Paris. Or Amsterdam, actually, for that matter. Maybe they did it at one of those two, but I didn't get onto a team for it. And then before that, I've done, like, San Diego and stuff like that, but they definitely didn't have it there. MCC wasn't established in that way then. Was it only last year they began doing it at TwitchCon? Surely at Minecon back in the day. I don't think so, no. Let's see what we got. Hello, Dennis. How you doing, mate? There we go. Good. Right. Oh my god, that's new. Ooh wee. Nice. Right, Overworld, back to here. Dennis, back to here. Dennis, you're going to stay there. I'm going to run to Merriport. Let's go look at this Clock Tower book. That, or I guess, like, PB book that JoJo's made. And then we'll figure out what my first piece of diamond gear is going to be. See what we could do on the way over. I could grab some more. Can we feed the rats uncooked meat or no? I can't remember if they'll eat raw mutton. I feel like they do. Could be wrong, though. Can they eat any food? Yeah. It's just obviously if I want a level 30 enchant on the stuff. I mean, I guess I've got a stack of steak at the minute. Let's have a wander in here. But yeah, my next project is the radio stuff, the pirate ship. What I'm thinking potentially is we make the pirate radio ship, and then I wait until after TwitchCon to do the show. Because chances are I'm going to end up getting con flu, which will then basically put me out of being able to... Oh, that took all of it. It's not what I wanted. I thought I could just get a little bit. So maybe I'll wait until post-TwitchCon, get past whatever inevitable sickness I'll have, which is going to ruin my voice, meaning a radio show is not viable, and then I'll then start the radio show, and we can do it throughout the summer, which I think would be nice. Let's see. Here we go. Clock Tower. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, check it out, dude. Who's that? It's Jojo. Yeah, look at this then. So the idea is this is like a cool, like 3x3, I guess almost like 4x4 of the various different dungeons. You've got the crypt here as well. And you've got this one. So this is any % fastest to the gate open. So that's the opening the gate. Then we've also got... What's that doing? Oh, it's doing the iron trapdoor. And then we've got 100% levers, fastest to gate open. 1:14:13. That's nuts. I need to see that run. And then this one is boss defeat to XP. So I'm guessing boss defeat is the give it redstone wheat or whatever. 100% chests. Pretty good. And I think within chests that also includes the skelly and the warrior as well. Then any % to XP gain. So that's basically getting through the final door with using the oracle. And then that's that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, let's overworld back. Hey up, Dennis. How you doing, fella? Oh, didn't want to get on you there, bud. Nice. Right, so main thing we were coming here for. Let me see. Oh, I've got more dry kelp here. Maybe I do a very quick sewers run just to tick up that XP to over 30. But what tool would you guys prioritize next? So if you had to make a diamond tool next, what would you go for? By the way, I am tempted to put on my shield the mending and unbreaking books that I've got. I think that's probably worthwhile. So unbreaking and mending. Because my shield I use all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking shield, unbreaking, and then the other way around as well. Let's use that calculator. Where is it? Do that. Minecraft enchant calculator. Here it is. Found it. Item to enchant, shield, unbreaking 3, mending. So you want to do unbreaking, then mending. Okay, cool. So shield, unbreaking, then mending. Dope. Is there a way to remove the glint in vanilla? I feel like I remember seeing False do it on Hermitcraft with, I think like with like a grindstone or something. I don't know if that's a vanilla thing or not. Should we have a quick look in the resource world, actually? The resource... Oh, we could get some kelp going. Oh, it's resource pack mainly. Oh, okay. More coral as well. Is that like a cacti? That one just really looks like a cacti from this distance. Why? Why? I'm actually not seeing much in the way of kelp. Let me press R and 1. Oh, it's so good. Now, I'm intrigued to know whether if the bucket is has something elsewhere. So if I go like this and do blip, 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 blip. There we go, and then do R1. Ah, so it was actually doing it with a registered, with a bucket that doesn't have, doing it with a bucket that doesn't have anything in. So I need to probably add that. Although for dungeon runs, I don't need a bucket, right? There doesn't feel like there's much point in doing that. Is the kelp over this way? Just thought I'd find some. Hey, Gideon! Hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. Come on in, everybody. Hope you're doing good. I'm Martin, if you're not familiar with me. Minecraft YouTuber from the UK. Dada 2. Dada 4, I guess, with 2 cats thrown in the mix as well. I'm a cat dad. I do, honestly, nothing. It bugs me when people go, I'm a mum of 2. I have 2 fucking little shih tzus. It's like, oh, whatever, bro. Whatever. Yuck. You're not a parent in that regard. You're a responsible pet owner, but not a pet parent is very different. Animals will eat any old shit you put in front of them. You're not having to stay up burping them in the night or trying to convince them to eat their greens, and you know what I mean? Like it's not the same. It's not even slightly the same. Right, here we go. I'm gonna grab some milk real quick. We need a cow like set up outside of the sewers. I'll be real with you. We need a fence post, then a lead, and to put a cow outside of there so you can just finish the sewers, jump over the ledge, and then go do another one. Are you planning on posting the radio shows on YouTube again? I am, yeah. Yeah. Basically what happened with those last time, I was really surprised. I thought they would get blocked, like, and removed and this, that, and the other, but they're not. They just end up becoming, like, every artist wants to take their revenue share from the video, which is fine. But no copyright strikes at all, and I think it usually gets blocked in, like, 2 countries. It's always Russia and... what's the other country? I think it's something random, like Belarus or something. So they actually don't really suffer any fate on YouTube, which is quite nice. So I'm even tempted to do the streams only on YouTube, if I'm honest. Because if I got, like, real-time copyright flagged or whatever on Twitch, that could cause some issues. But with YouTube, if I stream it live and then just let the VOD sit up there, pretty good going. You know what I mean? YouTube's far better for copyright than Twitch. Yeah, for real. What was I doing here, by the way? Oh, I was feeding rats, wasn't I? I mean, I might as well go do the whole shebang and go grab a bunch of gold from this way as well. I'm not going to bother getting the swimming ones behind me because honestly, they're just kind of annoying. Kelp. There we go, dude. There's a rat. Somebody want here. I'm mindful that a slime could walk around that corner any second, so I'll just be careful. Nice. I love my little R and 1 key to get the old hotbar situation going. Very nice. Alright, I mean, we're still not up to level 30, annoyingly, but whatever. We'll take it as it is. Nice. Oh, I missed coins there. Nice. Actually, I'll tell you what we might do. Instead of trying to do my gear, should we see if we can fish up a swift sneak? I've got about 20 minutes left on stream, so we could totally do that tonight. Let's do that. Let's do fishing for the remainder. And then I think tonight during Eurovision, I'm just going to be sat there reading through that bloody DAGGERHEART book. Get it all figured out. I basically want to know the rules and understand the game well enough that, like, I can basically run a session for all the misadventurers who have never played DAGGERHEART before. And even if they've never played D&D as well, like, I can just get them straight into it. There we go. Nice. You got the DAGGERHEART book? Yup, I got the collector's edition, dude. It is heavy. it's a weighty boy. It's a very heavy boy. Oh my god, yeah. Oh! You know what? I did that out of habit. And I'm strong enough now to survive this fall. My, how the turntables. I don't know why I did that. Jesus. Oh, gosh. Let me just see, actually. Muckshell, Ace of Turtles. I'm pretty sure my card is called the Ace of Turtles. Back at the house now. Alright. Got to swim back to where we came from. I've bested the trap. I got stronger. I did 100 push-ups every day. And all that jazz. Until I lost my hair. Oh no! There's a slime right there! I'm dead. Oh my god, that was so close. He was waiting for me at the gate. Waiting for me. I do have milk, but I'll firm it. I'll be fine. I'm a big strong boy. Nice. Alright. Oh, no slimes there. Interesting. Another slime here somewhere. Yeah. 1, 2. I'm assuming I got him. Let's grab all the coins. This music sounds like almost like a slowed down version of Haim's new song. Is that how you pronounce that band name? Haim? H-A-I-M? You know the one that goes, in this relationship. He said that song took something like 7 years to make. And like, I mean, I'm not a music expert, but man, that is a long time for that song. There's not that much complexity or like chord structure changes or, I don't know, it just... That song doesn't strike me as the product of 7 years of work. Granted, they've not been working on it the entire time or whatever, but you know what I mean? I guess it shows perseverance that they like the lyrics of the song, but just very bad procrastination. Yeah, I guess it's they picked it up and put it down a bunch of times. But still. Right, let's do some fishing, dude. Let's go this way. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. So apparently, Drift got a Swift Sneak book from the waters here in Merriport. So I'm intrigued to see whether I can do the same. So let's see how this plays out. Should we read the zine whilst fishing? I suppose we could, actually. Potentially. Hello, Eloise. Hey up. How you doing, everyone? Come on in. It's me, Mr. 42. What you gonna do? 4.2k richer? Belly bigger. Coin purse is the only thing, isn't the only thing getting fatter. Well, come on in, everybody. Hope you're good. We're currently just wrapping up my stream. We've got like 10, 15 minutes left, something like that. Maybe even 20, 25. We are just doing some fishing in Merryport. Look, we've got a Merryport salmon. Unique catch to over here. But what we're doing right now is we're trying to get a hold of a Swift Sneak book, because I've now got full diamond gear. And Swift Sneak is the one thing that I would like to have on that armor that I don't currently have. And according to Drift, they got a Swift Sneak book from the loot pool here. I'm worried that that happened prior to loot pool changes and stuff, so maybe it doesn't exist here anymore. I really want to ask the admins what is available at which locations, just so I'm not wasting like hours of my life trying to find a certain book. You know what I mean? But I mean, I've got a decent rod because I'm a hot rod with a hot bod. I've got Look at the C3, Lure 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. This rod's going nowhere. Going nowhere. And yeah, today we've been talking about DAGGERHEART, which is a new tabletop RPG system, similar vein to Dungeons and Dragons, but lots of different changes and unique elements of gameplay. I unboxed this bad boy here. Let me go full cam. I can hold it up for you so you can see it. You join the Hot Rods. Hey, you'll have to see my new episode. My new episode is out in 13 minutes on YouTube. So I'm going to wrap stream then so you can jump straight over to it. But yeah, this is the box. It's a heavy boy. Look at that. This weighs about 10 pounds. Oh, what book's that? Go on, Swift Sneak. Infinity. Bugger. But yeah, this is a big boy. I'm not going to open it all up again, but basically, so that's that. Okay, so you better read quickly. Well, I don't want to rush then. If the little zine next story is going to take a while, then we won't. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh gosh. It's a cool box, dude. It's a cool box. It's a cool book from what we had a little flick through. There's a whole thing. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got Pearson in that one. We've got so many saddles as well. Whew. And yeah, that's basically what's been going on over here today. That's what we've been doing. Oh, got it. Is Eloise playing in Rivals? I would assume she is. If so, who's on her team? What color team is she as well? Boom, 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 boom. She's on Aqua, nice. And who's on Aqua with her? Is that from the Critical Role people? It is, yeah. Yeah, so Matt Mercer. I feel really bad. I forget the guy's name every single time. Let me find it. I feel like his name is always on the tip of my tongue. The other guy, where is it? DAGGERHEART. DAGGERHEART. What's the name of the other guy? So the Critical Role channel. Where's the DAGGERHEART content? It's published by Darrington Press. Oh, what's the name? Is it Spencer? It's something like that. I swear. Let me look at the Google results again. Hold on. DAGGERHEART. There it is.
Hey everybody, my name is Matthew Mercer and I'm Spencer Stark.
It is Spencer. Okay, good. I got it. Spencer Stark. So Spencer Stark's lead game designer. Matt Mercer, game master, and he's obviously been consulting on this. And I'm assuming they've run it, you know, by the players. They've done DAGGERHEART one-shots and like very short-lived like campaigns as well using this system. I think it's basically, the impression I get is that they're wanting to take you know, the actual system they play on into their own hands, because Wizards of the Coast just change their mind all the time on what stuff's going to happen. They make a lot of bad calls, all that sort of stuff, and I think basically that's their goal with it. So yeah. And also I just like the basis of the DAGGERHEART system as well. I like that you've got the hope and fear, and you've got the back and forth with the DM, so the combat feels a bit more, you know, a little less predictive. It's not a certainty of, oh, I'm going to die in a minute because it's 6 turns until I get to go and can heal myself, or it's 3 turns until I can go. It's just when the DM exhausts their exhaust their tokens, or if they do a roll with fear, then basically, oh, quick charge now. Then the combat goes back and forth between the two of them. Ooh, that's a hot rod. Unbreaking one, nice. All of these enchanted rods I'm going to put in my hot rods location, by the way. Oh, that's a good team, damn. Owen, Jack, and Shadoon. When you say Jack, do you mean Manifold? That's a really good team. Shadoon is very powerful. Owen's very good as well. Owen's better than me, I reckon. I think Eloise is probably about the same skill level as me. Maybe I inch her out in some things. Like, I think movement games I probably inch her out on, but I feel as though she's better in PvP than I am. Oh, other Jack. JVCK. So wait, so if Jack's playing, then who's commentating? Is it Kara holding down the fort, or is somebody else commentating for it? I'd quite like to commentate it, I think. I think that would be fun. But the way they commentate it is they're normally, like, I don't think I'd want to sit on stage commentating, if that makes sense. I don't want to sit on a couch with an audience, like, gawping at me while I commentate. I'd want to go into, like, a separate booth. Jojo and Wade. Okay, sick. That'd be really cool. Jojo better say nice things about me. Jojo's not on. I was going to whisper Jojo and say, hey, say nice things about me during MCC. Oh. I'm getting so much Merriport salmon. Is there I should probably check if there's a quest that I could be doing whilst I'm doing this. There must be, right? I think fishing up Merriport salmon's probably a request. Do you need any help? 25 raw salmon. I'm assuming Merriport salmon counts as part of this. We'll see. Did you see that Phil's is going to be in Rivals as well? I didn't, to be fair. I've not looked at all the teams so far. That doesn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure he's played in previous ones, right? I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Another bow. What you got? Power and punch. That one I want. Isn't there like 2 fishing quests in Merriport? In one you have to eat the fish. There is, but I think that eating one disappeared for a while. It used to be from this build. No, next building over. I feel like for a while it was here, and then all of a sudden it was like, no thanks. Oh, it is here. Okay, cool. Nice. Eat 32 salmon in Merriport, so let's try that. Oh, okay, cool. This one's actually back. Sick. Right, there we go. The problem is fishing isn't hungry work, so it would take me a while to finish that one out. Or does the quest log work again yet? It doesn't, no. Never mind. Bom, 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 bom. Oh, there you go. The caught salmon one is now working. Good. Nice. You know what I need to check? I need to check that I've actually scheduled the video properly. Let me have a quick look. My videos. It is scheduled, isn't it? Switch account. This one. Content. Scheduled for the 17th, which is today, 6:30. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. The episode's called They Want to Evict Me. It's a good episode, actually. I think I need to play around with formats of episodes. I think I was thinking every episode needed to have a big build and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think it does. I think I need to get more comfortable with doing like more personality-driven episodes. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens, and the thing is part of me always thinks like, oh, well, that happened on stream, so like, no point making a video out of it. But realistically, my streams have at maximum, like, and that's like the best of days, will have like, maybe like 1,200 people watching, but that's on like a very rare occurrence where I have like 600 on Twitch and 600 on YouTube at the same time. Generally, I tend to have about 600-700 people watching, so, you know, doing a video of anything from a stream, they get seen by maybe 30,000 people on a good day. So it's like, it is such a difference. So I need to stop thinking to myself, oh, it happened on stream, I shouldn't put it in the video, because the vast majority of people won't have seen it. You know what I mean? be like Green, plan a build and get distracted. I mean, that's kind of what I've done. I'll be honest. Like I've done that a few times now. The post office I got distracted by for at least 2 weeks. And then the only reason that I did the fishing shack was because there was literally an eviction notice in the building. Like it very much forced my hand, you know what I mean? Even when I see it on stream, it's so fun to see it in episodes. Yeah. Avid does most of his videos from stream footage, and his vids are very good. Yeah, exactly, yeah. My thing is I need to stop overthinking it. I really do. The thing that I see it as is the videos almost act as like advertisements for the stream, and if people want to see the whole unedited, you know, like the raw take of how everything happened, then they can go to the VODs. And that's why I leave up all my VODs on my channel. I don't put them on a separate VODs channel that's hard to find or anything like that. It's very much nah, like you watch it, you see it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, if it was broadcasted, you can find it. There's always just referencing the stream during a video and linking the VOD in the description. Yeah, but I mean, I think, you know, anything that appears in the videos is fully understandable. As in, you don't need to go and find a VOD to get full context. I always give full context. I might just trim the conversation down so it has a quicker pace to it compared to like the live conversation flow. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that I do with it. Let me see real quick. Cool, got it. Nice. You didn't you do rats like that? Yeah, somewhat. There was the occasional episode of rats where I would do something unique, but those tended to be the more lore-heavy sections, because trying to do lore live on stream can really kind of ruin the illusion of it if anything doesn't work or there are any glitches and stuff like that. Although, to be fair, with Pirates, we did live lore with the volcano and everything, and that actually went really well. They went super smoothly. My main things that I'm focusing on at the minute is trying to be super consistent with Misadventures and getting those episodes out once a week. But also I really want to start populating the shorts channel again with clips from the live streams as well as reacting to stuff. But I don't want it to be pure reactions and I don't want it to be pure clips. I want to have a hybrid of them. Because uploading one Misadventures episode a week is not paying the bills. Like I've really got to bump those numbers up. You know what I mean? I've got to have more of a consistent flow of output. And I need to get back on posting TikToks. I've not posted one since January. I did that Hope Core edit. I guess my first one back will be the remixing Scott and Purpled and stuff like that. That clip's funny and deserves to be showcased in that way. Then I can grab stuff from the Hermit Charity event and throw that out. Yeah, it's because I find Timmy's really good with that. He has, I mean, it's because he has people who does it for him, but it's, I want to try and reach that frequency with uploading clips and stuff like that. And you did live lore with crash out and hit into an island with the ship. Yeah. Well, that's because I was in like third person camera, wasn't I, for that one? That one was funny. But yeah, I definitely, in general, I need to try and bump up the old revenue, because at the minute it's not quite cutting it. We're in a bit of a spicy spot at the minute, but we'll get through, I'm sure. I think with more consistency and more output, even if it's like a smaller bump, it will hopefully be enough. You know what I mean? Doing our thing. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, nice. The charity event shorts are very well edited. Are well edited, well done. I mean, to be fair, I've not really edited many of those. Those are relatively raw takes, to be fair. I didn't really have to do much with those. What I was proud of was the way that I edited down Permit Master. I was really happy with that edit. I felt like it had really good momentum. It felt like you were watching somewhat an actual like Taskmaster episode. I was happy with how that one came together. And, you know, I did what I could with music and with visuals to try and make it feel like a proper TV show. And I think I achieved that in a lot of ways. So, yeah, I was happy with that one. Oh, I'll tell you what I might do before we end stream today. I've got like 4 golden apples. I kind of want to go cash in 3 of them and break 50k on the money. Because I don't think I've ever had 50,000. The episode's out according to Discord. Okay, cool. We'll fish up 2 more slots worth of stuff. Two unique things. And then we'll run over to Orchidia. And we'll go grab 3 grand from selling gapples. And then we'll call it a day and you can all go watch the video. I was really unsure on the edit for this episode, by the way. So I'm worried that the mail bit at the beginning and then the conversation with Tanisha, that's like too long and it's quite static in some ways. But at the same time, like my whole shtick at the minute is that I'm the postman. So like it is important. You know what I mean? Like I was really uncertain on it because the latter part of the episode has the build and the time lapse and it has the bit with Timmy, which is a bit more energetic and a bit more going on. I want to make sure that I'm not just doing mail at the beginning of each episode. It's just these were like my first mail outs basically. So, you know, that was that, and like the whole bit with Tanisha and the joke column, that's like a forward sell, and that I'm pretty certain happened when I was off stream and Tanisha was on stream. So you guys won't have seen that whole Tanisha interaction. That's new. Yeah, I've not really done a villain arc and stuff before. Like, you know, when we've done like the Christmas adventure and, you know, other SMPs and stuff, I never normally play the bad guy. I'll be mischievous, like in New Life. I'm never like the bad guy. So that was kind of a new take for me. But Girl Blondie, thank you for the raid, dude. Come on in. Bro forgot blonde beard. Blonde beard's good. Ooh. To be fair, we might as well catch our 32 salmon. 2 more. I'm not even bothered about that last slot. That last slot could be for the chest. There's a spammer in the YT chat. Interesting. So I'm not actually seeing any of that in my multi-chat. Give me a second. Another name tag. Nice. Love the thumbnail. It's a good one, right? It's a very good one. Come on. Come on. Give me 1 more salmon. 1 more salmon? Nice. Oh, no. Oh, no. We need 1 more after that. Sorry. Bad math. The Limb Life finale wasn't an evil moment. No, but there's a difference between having like a last minute twist versus like I did a whole narrative with Blondebeard that spanned numerous episodes. That was an actual arc rather than like a moment. You know what I mean? Right, let's quickly we'll go into my actually if I do overworld. Oh, it puts me back to here. Okay. So what did I get for that? I got 5. Oh, I got 500 coins, 15 Misadventures XP, 25 rep with Merreport, and 5 with the fishing club. See, that fishing club is the thing that I'm interested in. I wonder if there's going to be like special mounts or something for fishing, or honestly, even just like special like rods or something. That'd be pretty cool. Let's pop this down. I've got a bucket of salmon. Ooh, that's a new one. I'll take that. Let's quickly throw this into there. I'm gonna pop all these books in here. Bloop, bloop. Nice. Right, let's very quickly run over to Orchidia. I want to go throw the bucket of salmon in the picture frame, and then we'll be all good. Let me do Resource World Overworld, just a quick return. Nice. A fishing mount would be cool though. I imagine you could get like, I don't know, some kind of like waterborne mount. It's just a retextured boat. I want to ride on a big Magikarp. That's what I want. Hey, Rye. Thank you very much for the 79. Is it going to do TTS? Sometimes there's a big delay on the TTS. A turtle, yeah, a turtle mount would actually be pretty sick. Yeah. Just finally finished up my uni degree, and I've been watching and subbed all throughout it and years before. These streams are really one of the biggest constants in my life. Thanks for getting me through as always. No worries, dude. Thanks for being part of the community. You know, or at least I would hope you would know that you are absolutely one of like the consistent threads, like one of the staple people in this community for sure. Very welcoming, like just super nice temperament. Like you have been a constant Constant vision of good in these streams. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap pufferfish for this one. Because that one's a bit different. Pufferfish in that one. Nice. There we go. Lovely. Let me quickly sell these gapples, or at least 3 of them. Nice. I don't know, that Rygar gives me bad vibes. Hey, I'm saying it because he's subbed, right? You can't just trash talk someone who's just giving you money, alright, chat? So take it easy. Take it easy. And last one. Nice. Got it. Look at that. 50,000 gold. We wouldn't have gotten that today had we not eaten 42 M&Ms. Pretty good work, chat. Pretty good work. Right. Back to the overworld. Easy does it. Did I have something to put in the kelp cooker? I mean, I guess I've got a bunch of Meriport salmon. Do they become cooked? Or, like, do they lose their name or anything? Let's see. If I throw them in the old kelp cooker. I know it's not meant to be for kelp, but still. Yeah, they're filtering in. What do they become? Oh, they just become regular cooked salmon. So does that count towards the quest? Let me try and exhaust my sprint a little bit. Or exhaust my stamina a bit. The rat on the post office roof is still so incredibly cute. Dude, it's held up, right? I was worried that once I've, like, done a bit more building, or I've, like, been learning more building just by, like, bookmarking stuff and browsing Twitter and Tumblr and stuff like that, that I would eventually, I'd eventually come back to it and go, doesn't look great, but it's holding. Like, does this count? Ah, it doesn't. So does it actually have to be... I think maybe I shouldn't be cooking these then. I think maybe only the Meriport salmon count, potentially. Not sure. Either way, it's fine. Finish recording. I'll call this M&M's. M&M's 42. Safe. Lovely. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to give you the YouTube link to the new episode. If you can go and watch it in full. If you can't watch it in full right now, I'd almost rather you not click the link. Because obviously that would just nuke the retention on the video. Basically, retention is how long people watch the video for. So if you'd like to go and watch the new episode, then feel free to do so. I'll put the link in the chat for you. Is it going to let me send a chat message or no? Connecting to chat? What are you talking about? I can see the chat. Let me talk in my own chat. Test. I can't speak in my own chat. How am I even supposed to raid anybody if I can't talk in my own chat? I don't get it. My chat won't let me chat. You know what? It's fine. You know where to find it. You go find the new episodes. The chat's not chatting. I don't think I can even initiate a raid because of that. I will try via the dashboard. There might be a widget on there that lets you do it. But if not, we'll be back tomorrow. There is nobody in the Misadventures team that is currently streaming, apparently. Unless there's somebody who does do Misadventures but isn't in the team. I'm going to search the Minecraft category, though. Let's have a nosy. I'll tell you what, let's go raid Owen. Owen's live right now. Right, let's see if we can do this. Stream manager... Raid channel. Oh, yeah, we go. Here we go. Search Orange Juice TV. Start raid. Did that work? Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Nice. All right. Take it easy. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.